The Shining Wizards podcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. Opinions expressed by the host and guest are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast or its affiliates. Content may include adult language or themes and is not suitable for all audiences. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live in high-definition video and available on all podcasting and streaming platforms. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com. And become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. And now, it's time for the Shining Wizards.
When the girls start to strut, you could look at their butt, you shouldn't do that. The girl dress is just as pretty, not just there to cover her kitty.
When me a fling it up, you better know fi back it up. When me a dash it up, make sure you black it up. If you ever flap it up, then me a go lock it up. Park it up like Benji hold up. So, me want the body if you make me feel nice. Why? Tell me where you really want all night.
You want the bananas if you make me nice. Me love the way you walk, sometimes the way you talk is so hot. Now you know, let's have a shot of rum. Then me can make you come with me to the ocean, that would be fine. You can be my bow cat, nice idle breeze, bring you to your knees, you're jamming.
Yo, this a gal and I blow me rather wind up slow when me turn it around.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 744 of the Shining Wizards. And tonight, the only demon we got ain't in Matt's underoos and a fucking porta potty. We got Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon, joining us. We got Emil Jay joining us to talk GCW's big weekend coming up. And there's plenty of other shit that happened this week. So let's get right into it with some wrestling talk.
And talk about wrestling.
Triple threat here around the bend. Brundo.
Tony.
And some Kevin.
All right. No nothing this week.
Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing. It happened.
Not this week.
Weren't you watching the same intro I was? Do you see that fat ass taking every bitch down? And he just fucking dog walked that one bitch. Just come with me, boy. It's like you can come with me to the ocean. Yeah.
You think his gi was covering his kitty? I'm not sure. I couldn't tell.
I didn't see it. Like he put on some pounds. Was that padding or was he actually was he doing the Tim Allen thing where he was turning into the Santa Claus?
Yeah, I think this is more he's trying to reach dump status.
Check the box.
He's not eating just carrots there, man.
No, he's definitely eating a lot of punani.
Blah.
It's those Jamaican spices they put on them things. Them ladies are dangerous.
They put the spices on the punani?
Yeah, you never had punani spices?
I've never had. I've never, not with the Caribbean spice on it.
Brundo punani spice.
Oh, there we go. That was easy.
Punani spice. I got you. Did you?
It's like the missing Spice Girl. She was from Jamaica.
Punani.
She got busted at the border for bringing some shit in.
Just the spice.
Hey, plumber update. He's not on his way, but he will be coming tonight. So, yeah.
Oh boy!
I'm glad.
Threaten me with a good time. Jeez.
I wonder why people say that. Don't threaten me with a good time. Like, don't you want to have a good time? So why would you not threaten somebody with a good time?
That's a good point. Don't threaten me with a good point there.
That's what I'm saying.
I would think like it's kind of like ironic like, you know, like it's a good time. So like, hey, don't threaten me with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you twisted my arm. Oh no, you know, like,
Yeah.
Right, but like, wouldn't you rather like, hey, bend over, let's have fun?
don't threaten me with a good time.
Right, okay, like, I don't know if that works or not. I don't know if
I
that's.
think it's like rain on a sunshiny day. Tony said ironic, you know. Right over
Fucking
the
boo, Jesus. I thought we were done with terrible puns on this show.
Oh no. I didn't become a dad for the dad. I became a dad for the jokes.
That was why.
Oh my God.
I thought it was the. Never mind.
Honey,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pregnant. Yes, I am a comedian now. I gotta tell you, man, when I found out my wife was pregnant, that thought never crossed my mind. It's not
No, you
like
didn't-
another. That door just didn't seem like it needed to be opened at that point.
That wasn't when you built the stage.
I got there. You know, here's the funny thing. Like 6 months ago, I wanted to take the thing apart because I kind of figured, like, what do we typically use it for? Like, we don't do the show here anymore.
Mhm.
And then yesterday, I found myself looking for like 4K monitors to replace the ones that I have, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
I mean, it's a good setup, though, Tony. It's a good setup.
No, it's great. And as a matter of fact, I actually cleaned up everything I had connected down here. I disconnected a lot of stuff that I just don't use anymore. So a lot of that shit wound up on eBay, but like the important stuff is still here. Like I could still, you know, send the TV back to the monitors or the Xbox or whatever. You know, we could watch movies and put it all around. I still got the old school surround system, like the speakers all hooked up. So
You
It's
still
all
have the
still here.
headphones that we used last summer?
yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I bought all new like earpieces for them, so they're not like stuck to Handsome Kevin's head.
Oh, it wasn't just him.
It was everybody. I was just
Yeah.
trying to. So there's that. How about you guys? How was your weekends?
It's
mine was-
fantastic.
Oh yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Just cut me off.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm doing.
Fucking piece of shit, this guy. So.
All right, see you later.
Morning.
Gotta go.
I had a good weekend, man. I went to Friday night, went to my favorite spot with my number one gal. I had a little dinner. Saturday, woke up, ended up going to breakfast. Well, lunch really, at my favorite spot with my number one gal. Went back to back on it.
Your favorite Mexican spot serves breakfast too?
No, we got there when they opened.
So you had like lunch food, but it was practically breakfast.
Yeah, it was. They opened at 11. We didn't eat yet, so it worked.
So
out.
you went to fucking Mexico City like at night, and then you were like, you know what? I didn't do enough damage to my innards. Let me go right fucking back.
Yep. We were there at like fucking 7 p.m. Got back. We were there at 11:15.
Now, did you partake in the margaritas at 11:15?
Mojito, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I have a mojito, right? I have one mojito with my meal. There's no problem there. I'm not having 9 mojitos with my meal. I'm having one, right? A little tomatillo sauce, right?
And did you get up early because like you and the lady were going shopping, or was it just like
Yeah. So I still wake up early on the weekends. I woke up, I did about 7 miles, and then we went out and we did. Oh, I'm fucking killing it, man. I'm fucking crushing it. Yeah, it's getting to the point now where like my V-neck is getting a little bit lower on the V.
I can see, yeah, you're drooping a little bit in that
I got
shirt.
little deep V action, right? So I can show my titties.
Yeah, deep things.
Get some spice, put it on the punat. Anyways,
D-Spice.
I think somebody's wife is listening to or watching.
oh boy, oopsie doops. So yeah, we did. We had to go do a little bit of shopping, and then a little bit of breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it. Came back, mowed the lawn, right? All good
Is that what
things.
you call it in Minnesota?
Yep, we call it mowing the lawn. And then what a Sunday, I fucking recorded with old Tropic Al. You know, just a good day, man. Just a good day.
I didn't realize we have 2 wives in the chat, by the way. Brundo, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was fantastic. Did a little hiking, did a little walking, did a little, housework and stuff. So it was good. You know,
for
it's what
you,
a weekend
man.
should be. It's quiet and fun.
Yeah, my kid got me working quads. I couldn't walk for 3 days, but we actually went bowling on Saturday. My niece and nephew came down. We went to Vinny Mootz's for some fucking lunch. He was actually open. And then we went to the bowling alley. We bowled a little bit, took the kids for ice cream. Let me tell you something. My nephew, I said to him, he's like 7, 8 years old. I said, you want to come with Uncle Tony in his truck? He's like, yeah.
Whoa, weird.
So I asked his dad, I said, you got his car seat? And dad just goes, so my nephew, you would have thought he hit the lottery. He's in the back seat buckled in. He's going, I've always wanted to ride in a car without my car seat. He's like, and I'm doing it. This is incredible. And he's whispering excited the whole time. It made his fucking life, dude. It was so much fun. And I looked to my kid, I go, you hear how much fun he's having? He just giggles and he's like, yeah. He's like, good for him. Let him enjoy himself. Sometimes it's all it takes, breaking the law with your nephew.
Matt Bowman says, Jesus Christ, this is how every Buck story starts. He's not wrong.
I thought we weren't like zoom off on the show anymore.
Yeah, we know who he really loves.
Right. Well, if Buck is out, is Nuge around? Is that
I don't know. Maybe we need Chris Hansen in here as a 4.
Hey, I thought this fucker was joining us. What, is he in the chat now? Like, come on, Double T.
Nah, he's in the chat, man. He's chatting tonight.
Yeah.
So chatterbox, 2 T's and chatter too.
Slinging pies
with the door open somewhere.
What a fucking
and that's, I gotta say, man, I do that as like a service to him, to remind him when I text you guys I'm taking a shit and I got the door closed.
Yeah.
It's not a hard task. Right? It's not back breaking to close the fucking door. So I kind of do it like, hey, bud, just shit with the door closed again. Just want you to know it's okay.
And you gave us picture proof too.
And then he fucking attacks me, right? He attacks me. It's your opinion, Mr. Civilized. No, it's not my opinion. It's the opinion of me about, I don't know, I'm going to say 100% of the civilized population. You close the fucking door. That's all I got. That was my soapbox.
I almost sent him a picture of a stick of deodorant after I took a nighttime shower. Which I did put on after a nighttime shower, even though I'm not going out.
Good for you. Yeah. Like, I don't go to town. Like, I'm not doing like 8 or 9 swipes because I have fucking OCD when it comes to that shit. But I'll throw like 3 swipes on before I go to bed.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all you need.
The appropriate amount.
Yeah.
I know
what is because I'll
too, so fuck it. I know.
Oh no, like
forget it.
In the morning after my shower, especially if I'm going to work, I'm like fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and and I count, so I make sure I hit the same side. Right?
You spray it too? You hit the spray too?
No, my cousin used to do that shit. He'll do the stick and then the spray to coat it on. Like I'm stick's good enough for me, man. I use Degree and that shit never fails me.
Degree?
Fucking yeah.
All right.
You know what? I'll even order Degree from Europe because they have a scent over there that they don't make here. It's called Cobalt. It's fucking amazing.
You're importing deodorant.
Yes. Once a year, there's a dude in Austria. I always order from him for like $30. He sends me 5 sticks of Degree deodorant from Austria.
How long does a stick last?
Probably about a month or 2.
You get 2 out of 1 stick?
It depends. I buy a 5-pack of Degree, and then I'll have this 5-pack of Rexona. That's the brand name in Europe. So I don't know. Usually they'll last me a full year.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Get ready for some deodorant talk and talk about deodorant.
Yeah, mine lasts like for like my stick lasts for like 3 months.
Yeah.
I do this gel though.
You're not eating your deodorant, are you? Like
I don't get 3. I don't get 2, man.
Jesus.
Probably a month and a half, maybe.
You sweating a lot in Minnesota? I thought it was cold up there.
Yeah, it is. But we hit 90 today, man. Sweat my fucking bules off. Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to 90 yet. I was surprised it was 50 this morning when I woke up.
I could see my breath when I left the house this morning.
Well, fucking brush your teeth before you leave, you stinky breath.
You fucking beat me.
Well, you guys want to jump into that wrestling talk that we mentioned at the top of the show? Where do you guys want to go? I don't know who's joining us first. I don't know. This is a double T thing.
Shane Mercer, 7:30, coming on
Shane,
first.
And what's Shane Mercer talking to us about?
He was in the ECW arena for the first time last night. You know, he's gotten viral tons of times. Man picked up a fucking pair of bleachers to hit somebody with, like the metal bleachers. The
Why would he do that?
Men. Because he can. If I could pick up bleachers, I would.
Just because you can.
Scott George letting us know. Right guard sports gel for me. You guys use the gel or do you guys prefer the stick?
I'm a clear stick man. Yeah.
Clear stick like the white stick? Or are you talking like
no, just the clear stick, man. It's not a roll on. It's just the clear stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want the white, like that white shit, man.
Oh no, I love the white shit. Maybe that's why yours doesn't last as long.
Because I don't have the white shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't stand that shit, man. I'm hairy, so like it gets all fucking, all the hair gets all tangled up and shit. And I
think we're all hairy here.
No, like my back is hairy, my fucking legs, my arms, my armpits. I have like nothing.
Huh.
It's weird. Like I'm hairy in just like weird Italian places. Like even my bush doesn't get as hairy as my back. Like it's fucking wild.
Wait, you can't grow a mustache well either, right?
I can. I got bald spots here. I got bald spots here. It's like
go figure.
Stupid.
If you were a woman, you'd have a fucking like Hulk Hogan stash.
Oh my god! I wouldn't have to change my pads after 3 periods. You know. It's a hockey joke.
Good idea or bad idea? Shaving that around your crank.
What do you mean around your crank? Like your thighs?
Like the Hogan stash.
No, that would be stupid.
Would be bad. All right. Might be a good idea.
It'd be like Hogan with a big nose.
That's what I mean. Like Hulkamania's running wild tonight.
Oh my god, you could flap your balls and go like, "Let me tell you something, dude." Oh my god, I'm sure your wife would fucking fawn over that shit. Imagine.
I don't know.
Imagine Kevin walking in a room with his fucking Hogan stash pubes.
Be ripping his boxers off every night.
Yeah. Now do you
bleach it so it goes?
That's
like
what
Hogan,
I was.
like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But like, do you do NWO bleach where you bleach the fucking like just the Fu Manchu and leave everything else black?
I gotta tell you, Tony, at my age, most of it's trending the other direction at this point. Anyway.
Yeah, it's weird when you start seeing fucking gray hairs on your balls. Anyway, can we talk about wrestling?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh my god! By the way, first? Molly says all in. So there you go. You got your homework, dude. Well, see you later.
Brundo, wrestling. Yeah. What do you got, man?
I figure we start with the big news from yesterday. R-Truth done with WWE. I mean, who fucking saw that coming? The guy was just like wrestling for the WWE title on Saturday Night Main Event. Besides The Miz, he felt like the biggest lifer in WWE at this point. So I don't think anybody saw him leaving.
They even let Steve Lombardi go at some point. So, you know what I mean? Like, everybody could be on the chopping block. I just call bullshit. I don't believe this. I think they're going to do something with him where, like, oh, fucking, you know, like Ron Killings isn't with WWE anymore, but Ron Cena just got signed, you know, some shit like that.
I could see that. Yeah. I think I said that in the text. Like, oh, is it, you know, he did it on June 1st. Does he think it's April Fool's Day or something like that?
That might work. Handsome Kevin, I know you got fucking fired up over this announcement.
I am so fucking tired of people's reactions, overreactions. I'm just so fucking tired of it. Like, people are acting like there's not more work to be had. Like, he's been there for 17 fucking years. That's a solid goddamn run, right? There's other things he could do, other places he can go. People are reacting like they're fucking married to him and now they can't afford the fucking mortgage. Like, everybody just needs to calm the fuck down. People get fired and hired every goddamn day, and people just overreact to this shit. It's sensationalizing shit online to get the reaction. It fucking sucks, man. People get fired all the time. He didn't even get fired. He just didn't get his contract renewed. It's simple. It's simple. It's a business decision. They run a fucking business. You're not going to keep on everybody. They have a huge roster. You're not going to just keep on everybody because, oh, they like him. I'll miss Truth. I loved his work. Thought he was fucking hilarious. It happens. People get shit canned. Move on with your life. How does Ron Killings getting fucking fired affect you emotionally. It
I'm
shouldn't.
not-
It doesn't
I'm not
affect me
saying
at all.
I'm not saying it's emotional, but in my view, it sucks because he is an entertaining part of the show.
100%.
He's a obviously liked backstage, so he's good for the locker room. I don't know. It just feels weird. It's not like it's like they said, Sarah Logan got released today. It's like she hasn't been on TV forever.
Well, she's in the same situation. She wasn't released. She's not being renewed.
Yeah, renewed. Yeah. Not renewed.
And I think Carlito's in the same boat, even though Carlito just won the WWC championship, I think, over the weekend.
Yep. He
Yeah.
did. It's just
Well, Alberto also lost, like WWE said he would. But it's so weird, man. Like, it's weird because, like most of these guys who are like being like, like not renewed haven't really been doing much. And like R-Truth was like, oh my God, he was like the main event. Well, not the main event, but like he was in a title match on Saturday Night's main event. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he probably still moves good amount of merch too. I would assume.
Could be a situation where he goes back to TNA for now. I mean, Santino's been on WWE TV.
Yeah.
And he's with TNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's a whole lot of other moving shit going on,
Yeah.
So who knows?
I thought it would have been great to have him replace Booker T at NXT.
Shuggy Duggy.
Anybody.
Fantastic. But I mean, I can understand his coworkers, right? I can understand them tweeting out, in response to it.
Yeah.
It's like people acting like it's this giant fucking deal. Like these are the same people that I want to, like, when their favorite cashier at 7-Eleven gets shit canned, for them to fucking get on Twitter and be like, I can't believe they fucking released Marcos. This is bullshit. 7-Eleven's $1 billion company. Why can't they keep Marcos? It's like, fuck you.
Can we write down they believe Marcos for your consideration?
They what?
What did I say? They believed Marcos?
Yeah, they believe Marcos.
They booted Marcos?
Oh, they relieved. That's what it was. Or released, whatever. I don't fucking know. It's not going to win anyway.
Scott George is making my day. Savio Vega's going to be at the WWE AAA PLE on Saturday. Guess who's tuning in?
Great. You want to watch another shitty match? Ted's take. Will HK ever be on the chopping block? I mean, he's on 3 freaking podcasts. Talk about overexposure.
Motherfucker Ted. Where the fuck motherfucker Ted come out of?
And Patreon supporter I Dunk Biscuits, spot on HK. Massive overreaction to Truth's release from people who never gave a shit about him before he was released. I don't know about that. People have been really giving a shit about him. That's what makes it kind of weird. It's just a weird non-renewal,
Yeah.
It's just weird.
If you don't see them doing any, like, if you don't have any idea of what next steps are, I mean, after 17 years, he's got to be making decent money too.
But he's also in his mid-50s as well. Like, he's as old as John Cena,
He's 51, 54?
53.
53,
Yeah.
okay.
So there you go. I mean, how much longer is he going to, maybe he's getting a Legends deal. Who the fuck knows,
Would make sense.
I'd tell you this much. Demolition, they got their 5-year Legends deal.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently we're getting action figures.
Yes, we are.
From, like, I don't know if Holo Darso was on there, but we're getting Demolition, we're getting Repo Man, we're getting whatchamacallit, the Mass Superstar, and we're getting the Machines.
Yeah.
How fucking crazy is that?
It's fucking pumped. I can't wait. I think they're doing a Legends line with Fuji and Demolition. Like, that's the line. It's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. And we're talking about a little retro wrestling. That fucking cabinet's coming out, Tony. WrestleFest? Yes.
Now, I don't know much about this company. I'm hoping the quality's good.
Was it Toy Box or something like that?
I forget. The only thing that I'm fucking not crazy about is that in the graphics from it, it's basic fun. The graphics, they already they changed the logo to the WWE, just the WW.
Yeah.
And whenever you start playing with source code, I hope it's not one of these deals where it's like, oh, we modernized it, we made this better. We remember that gimmick that came out that had like the BWO in it. It was supposed to be like the they called it like the linear succession to like WrestleFest.
Yeah.
Like Nick Aldis was in it, Stevie Richards, like a bunch of like the independent guys were in
Fire
it.
Pro. No.
No, it was a big unit. I forget what it was called, but they advertised the shit out of it. Oh yeah. And I played it and I was just like, this is fucking terrible. Like the animation was too fast, like things just didn't like look smooth. I forget what it's called. Myers was in it and Zack Ryder was in it. And
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember the fucking name of it.
yeah, I don't either.
But I gotta tell you, fucking Yestercade, you, me, Tropical playing WrestleFest.
Oh my god, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Retromania Wrestling was it. Retrosoft Studios, that was it. Was not a fan of it. I had high hopes for it, and it was kind of like,
Do we have a fourth wizard?
oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh
Kick
boy.
'em.
Yeah, get him out of
Kick
here.
him. Well, see, he's just white screen now, huh? Still figuring it out. He'll get there. He'll get there.
Come on, we got a spot for you, buddy. Come on in. There you go.
There he is.
So, Double T, I got to ask you, because we have this conversation earlier. Stick of deodorant in your house, what's that last you, like 3 years?
The clear stuff, the white stuff. What are you retards talking about?
There's only one thing that makes clear stuff in my house.
You're like, oh, the clear deodorant, like the white stuff. No, stupid, the clear stuff.
No,
Yeah,
it's a white stick, dude.
It's a clear stick.
No,
No.
there's clear.
It's a clear stick.
No, it's white stick.
The clear stick is clear gel. The white stick is a white stick.
Yeah.
They're not the
So
same
there's no
thing.
clear stick. It's a gel. You split and the little squirts come out the top.
No, it's different. Same consistency as the white stick, but it's clear.
All right, I'm calling bullshit. You're gonna have to show us proof. You got to give us some homework here.
I'll bring it back after break.
How much homework are we doing? I'm not shaving my balls into fucking Hulk Hogan Fu Manchu.
No, HK is. His wife's down. What? What? Did I
I'm
miss
so excited about that for him.
I am, bro. I want footage. I want to see him walking into the bedroom with the fucking not even the NWO theme. I want Voodoo Child playing. I want his balls to be playing a little guitar, like with a
What?
You want me to play the rod?
When you say you want footage, what do you want footage of?
of his dick. What are you fucking?
Clearly, somebody wasn't paying attention.
You clearly don't need to do a Fu Manchu. Just send him a picture of your dick if he wants it.
No, it's got to be the Fu Manchu. Otherwise,
Just
it's just
ask
weird.
for it, Tony.
It's
Jesus.
just weird if he just sends it to me.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
What if it's like to get your opinion? Like, hey, Tony, does this look right?
Yeah, send it over.
Okay, yeah. See?
You know I'm the Hulkamania expert here.
Right. You gotta help. You gotta help brother out.
I've sang for the man on more than one occasion. Isn't it funny how that works? I sang for Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff sang for me. The weirdest fucking thing ever.
How was the truck, Double T?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, buddy.
Nice.
Good
Look,
shit.
Jesse Elwell in the chat. I know what you mean, HK. He says I have like Old Spice, for example, that looks blue on the stick. It's solid and it goes on clear.
Jesse's my man. That's Jersey Cow Jesse over there.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Look at this guy. He's a man of the people.
He's a man with people.
I love it.
Love Jesse. He's a good man. He's a good scout.
Good scout.
Yeah.
Yes.
I encountered a large deer when I pulled into my driveway, so I missed the end of HK's rant on the R-Truth release. But I'm lockstep with you, HK.
Thanks, bud.
Get fucking over it.
Yep.
Not like you gave a shit about R-Truth anyway.
What about Marcos?
Well, who? Who's Marcos?
The guy got fired from 7-Eleven. Nobody
got
gave a
what?
shit about him either.
Nope.
What the fuck you guys talking about?
They're a billion-dollar company. They can't afford to keep Marcos.
$1 million company, 7-Eleven.
I mean, look, it's what TKO does. They fucking release people, man. As soon as they took over UFC, didn't they get rid of fucking Chuck Liddell and some other UFC Hall of Famer?
That's what every company does. They fucking fire people.
You're not gonna pay fucking R-Truth all that money to fucking do a 2-minute skit once a week. That doesn't sell tickets to fucking shows. Nobody's buying fucking Peacock. And also, fuck the Netflix eats a shit. Let me tell you about that. I was super fucking annoyed last night. I wanted to watch some 1995 Raw before I went to bed. They got like 1 episode from January, 1 from February, 2 from March.
So when I was in Mexico, they had the full catalog on Netflix. All of it. It was like the network on Netflix. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Why are they fucking their biggest fan base? Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it.
They're horny.
Because I think the idea going forward is they think the majority of their fan base is people who want to watch within like the last 2 or 3 years. So that's what they're going to focus on. And they don't think people want to watch stuff from 35 years ago.
Scott George says both had lifetime contracts with UFC.
They got rid of them.
Ask Bret Hart about lifetime contracts.
Leave Bret Hart alone. That man's a saint. Oh my God. Remind me to tell the Bret Hart, Sammy Hagar story that I heard the other day.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
It wasn't the fake Sammy Hagar that showed up at the Garden, was it?
It is. You know that story.
No! Sorry, I spoiled your story.
We have a guest. We want to bring the guest in. We want to do some guest stuff.
Let's do it.
All right, let's bring him
Like
in.
bro stuff.
It's like bro stuff.
I hope not.
There we go. Let's move
There
the
it is.
guest to the guest spot. There we go.
What's up, y'all?
Shane, what's going on?
I'm pretty good. How y'all doing?
Great. I want to get this question out of the way because I wasn't here at the start of the show and I got my balls busted relentlessly.
Here we go.
It's
all about you. That's right.
Here I go.
All about you. Shane
got it,
joins us.
Shane. Shane is a man of the people. He's a demon. All right. When you're home alone, will you shit with the door open?
Well, of course.
Well, see
My
you later.
guy. See?
There we go.
Back here if you need me.
And why?
Well, he's a
Because-
demon,
right.
though.
What?
He might have to do some demon shit while he's in there.
Well, I mean, I got cats, so even if my door is closed, it's going to be open at some point.
There you go. All right.
See, I'm in the same. I got 2. They open the door relentlessly. So why close it? Why make it hard for them? Fuck it.
Why do you want your cats looking at your shit?
I mean, I don't. They just peel the door open. They'll reach their hand under. They'll find some way to unlock it somehow or another. So might as well just let them in, you know.
What about a round knob? They probably couldn't open that, right?
I'll feel them jumping up and trying to open it.
Okay.
You hear
Wait,
now?
who's
I hear
that?
now.
I just
They're
heard-
agreeing.
See, handsome Kevin don't have no animals. He don't know how it works.
I do. I got a dog.
Yeah, dogs are. They don't care about.
Wait, you got a dog?
Yeah, I got a dog.
Oh, sorry.
All right, we
Hey,
just-
welcome, Shane. How are you tonight?
Good.
Sorry, I'm just trying to move it along.
We're joined by Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon, on social media at the Iron Demon. And if you are a fan of GCW or really in any independent wrestling the last couple of years, Shane has been just tearing it up. He does the craziest shit. I swear to God. You did something at GCW in Chicago a couple months ago with some little girl. You like fucking had her like you were gonna body slam her, and then you did like a moonsault off the middle rope, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" How do you get so like that's super duper creative, man? How does that come to you, and how do you get your opponent to be like, "All right, we'll give this a shot"?
Well, I think at first, when all that first started happening years ago, yeah, there was a little bit of question to it, even with my finish. But now that people kind of get the gist of, all right, you're the guy that does that insane, crazy shit, and they know that no one's dead, no one's been permanently injured, no one's been injured, I think they know now that I can get away with most of it. There's always going to be some questions there, depending on what I'm trying to do or whatever, but for the most part, we've been pretty good.
That was GCW Up All Night against Rachel Armstrong. That's who that was against.
Yes. That was in Indianapolis, too, I think.
Yes, I did. What did I say? Chicago?
Yeah.
What a rube I am. What a rookie. I also saw you're doing something with the ICP.
Yeah, I've been going on tour with them now since, let me think, I think March, somewhere around there. They run their JCW Lunacy shows kind of in tandem with their concerts. So they'll have like a week long of shows that they'll do every month or somewhere around there.
Who's scarier, wrestling fans or juggalos?
Man, it's kind of they both are on their own right, depending on where you go.
Juggalos scared the shit out of me.
Because, I mean, with juggalos, I know what I'm getting into, and they have their own type of family love to give. But then, depending on what part of the United States or where I go, some fans can get a little weird, too, just in general.
Is
we're
it
in
like
the United States? Oh, go ahead, Double.
Sorry,
Where in the United States are you finding like those pockets of really just fucking strange fans?
Well, I've been in mostly Southern, and some of the places I go to, I'll just be, signing autographs or give them a picture or whatever, and for some reason they'll find the need to tell me about their dog that knocked over their bowl and they fixed a new recipe for oatmeal or something. I'm like, oh, thanks, it's cool. You want 8x10 or what? Like, I don't.
That's cool. They feel like they have a connection with you, like they know you personally. It's weird. It's like you've been there. It's weird when you're a fan because you see somebody all the time, whether it's on TV or going to shows or whatever. And then when you meet them, like you feel like you know them, even though they're like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I mean, I guess to an extent, but some of the things, like I said, they've came across with. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad you don't have that rash no more.
I think you charge him an extra $5 for the connection.
You want to talk a little bit longer? Here you go. Here's the price.
Yeah.
You just finished up. I know this past weekend you were in Philadelphia at the 2300 Arena for BCW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you wrestled at the ECW Arena before? And how was that whole experience for you?
That was the first time this weekend. Whenever I went in there, it's just kind of one of those moments where, the building has changed a lot too over the years. There's been a lot of renovations and stuff. So I went in there and kind of took it all in, looked at the Hardcore Hall of Fame up on the wall with everybody's names, and kind of had those moments. There's on Beyond the Mat, there's a clip, a famous clip where it shows Paul Heyman doing that speech, and he's sitting on a staircase. So I had to go to that staircase and kind of look up and down, like, oh, this is it. This is kind of cool. And then of course that kind of transitioned into now I'm like, okay, this place is so different. Let me look around and try to match some of these memories I've had from my childhood. And that's hard. That's a lot harder than I thought it would, because that place has changed so much, but it's still cool to just take in all of that and look around like, man, this is really part of my childhood, and I'm here now. Hell yeah, let's go.
You are telling me. I was at so we do homework every week on this show, and the homework I assigned for this week was the first ECW show I was ever at the ECW Arena. Sabu Terry Funk, Born to Be Wired. So the first time I was back at the arena was like 2 years ago for, I think, an MLW show. I couldn't tell you where anything used to be, man.
Oh yeah, it's so crazy now. But I was trying to go by like camera angles and stuff. I couldn't even tell you where that was, to be honest with you, from back in the day now.
Yeah, you got your, I saw on your social media, you got your bathroom picture with the ECW.
I did. I had to, and I got my signature up there too. I had to do it.
So you mentioned that part of your childhood. Who was your ECW guy?
I always loved Sabu, Taz, RVD, all three of them.
Now, have you gotten to work with Sabu or RVD?
Got to work with Sabu, and I had Taz commentate my match in AEW, so that got to have two of those three, which is pretty cool. Got to know Sabu on a pretty good basis and become friends with him, so that was always cool, to become friends with somebody you grew up watching and actually know them on like a personal basis is pretty awesome.
That is pretty rad. Did Taz call you like Demon Jones or something fun like that?
No, he's talking at first about how I did a lot of strength stuff or whatever, and the question if I could do some of the things that he heard about. And then I didn't. I think it was I military pressed somebody in the Dark Order, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, guess he needs to be part of it." It's when he had the group at the time with Brian Cage and everybody in it.
And how was that experience being at AEW?
Oh, that's pretty dope. It was a different time though, because it was at the it's kind of like at the tail end of the COVID era when everybody's doing all their tape shows in Florida.
That's pretty awesome. That's a great phone call to get, though. No?
Yeah, it's a very different experience because they had wrestlers there also going in and being fans, because they only was allowed select fans. So wrestlers were in the crowd to help with the just placement as well. So it was weird, but it was still cool just, being there in general.
Do you find yourself going back and watching any of the stuff that happened, whether it's WWE or AEW, like that took place during the pandemic? Because it's just like looking back at it, it's just so different with the presentations, whether it was at Daly's Place for AEW with the wrestlers in the crowd, or WWE doing the Thunderdome with all the screens and everything. You ever find yourself going back and just taking a look and wondering like what a weird time it was, like in terms of wrestling?
Yeah, I remember seeing some of those clips and like them trying to get away with some of the stuff, and I wish they would have on some of the things. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm always gonna feverishly hope for the dream match type stuff, and I felt like they could have done like some cinematic things with like Sting and Undertaker, or whoever, and capitalize on that while they could. And I still feel like they can to an extent on some things, but they kind of gave up most of that notion now because we're back, live and everything. But some of those things are kind of cool, like the I forget what it was, but like I think it was one of the few first times Dominic was on there, and Reigns like powerbombed him and just sent him flying out of the ring or something like that. Some of those cool angles and things they did that they could get away with then that you can't now. It's pretty awesome.
All right, so we mentioned it. If you had a chance for a cinematic match, who you wrestling? What you booking?
Cinematic match. It'd have to be somebody. I'd probably have to wrestle somebody that don't wrestle. Probably Taker or somebody like that. 'Cause, I mean, they're not actively in the ring. They don't feel confident in themselves as much to do anymore, or whatever the reason may be. They just think their time's gone. But if I had to, Taker, of course, do something like him and Styles did.
Yeah, I know. Double T doesn't like much with the pandemic era, but I did find myself enjoying a lot. Well, all right, fair enough. You enjoyed the tooth and nail match. I'll give you that much.
Look, what am I going to criticize? They made the best of it. There was a goddamn world pandemic. They made the best of it.
Yeah, but I really liked when the Street Profits wrestled the Viking War Raiders or whatever their name was at the time, and they had that little like bowling thing going on. I enjoyed a lot of that stuff. I like the Bray Wyatt John Cena match. Like I got into that. It was something different, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, don't try and throw me under the bus, bro.
Sorry.
Make yourself look good in front of Shane Mercer. How dare you? How rude.
Bring them brownie points in.
Yeah, shame on me, right?
Okay, Shane, a hypothetical there. Tony gets brownie points with you, then what? How does this? He doesn't go to wrestling shows. He's fucking old as shit. He can't stand up. He can't stand up for 3 hours. You think he's going to the Williams Center in East Rutherford? SummerSlam.
East Rutherford, you hand job. How many times I got to tell you?
You think he's going to stand for 2 hours? He's in bed by 9 o'clock. Him and Handsome Kevin.
Before 9, hopefully.
Yeah, I got to wake up for the early.
Shit. You'll get no brownie points, Tony.
Hey Shane, I saw lately you've been going to 0-1 a lot, or done a couple of tours with them. Is that Japan something you've always wanted to do?
Oh yeah, it's like a second home to me over there. I've always wanted to go to Japan ever since I was younger, and I had my first tour over there with GCW a few years ago, and I've been trying to get back in ever since. And then whenever the Japan deal came through, I've been over there 3 times now this year, and I still got some more dates with them coming throughout the months later this year and everything. So always looking forward to going back, but definitely I would consider 0-1 my second home currently right now.
So we have talked to a lot of wrestlers that have been to Japan, but Lance Archer swears by the raw horse meat. Are you a fan?
I love it. It's amazing.
There's a couple guys who I think Tommy Trainwreck was on last week, and I don't think he fucked with the raw horse meat. But did you know when you were first having it that it was raw horse meat? Or were you with someone who you trusted enough where they were like, just try this, it's really good?
Kind of the second one. Schlack was telling me about it because I heard about it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. And then I gave it a shot, and I was like, damn, it was actually pretty good. Not too bad at all. It's more expensive than the other meats, but it's still pretty good. Love it.
What do you find is the biggest difference for you performing in front of a Japanese crowd versus a crowd in the States?
Probably the way that they're intently watching it. Sometimes when you're in the States, depending on where you go, if it's not a huge angle or intensely hot or something like that, sometimes you'll see fans that are more just kind of there to hang out or chill or whatever, be a part of the vibe. To whereas over there, I feel like a lot of time fans are more intently watching what's going on. and paying attention to everything, because the cultural difference of it is something that's kind of a mystique in itself when you go over there.
Is there something in Japan that they do that you would love to see done in the States? Like, not just wrestling wise, but like you go there and you're like, God damn, that's brilliant. I wish I had one of those around the corner from my house.
Oh, bidets. that needs to be a thing everywhere. I don't know why it's not. It makes so much sense, but yet it's not. I don't know.
You got a bidet at your house?
I don't yet. I want
got a
one.
bidet.
See, I need to get on that. I need to get one here for both my bathrooms.
You buy one on like Amazon for like $25. It's the fucking best.
Yeah, he doesn't have like an actual bidet next to his toilet. He has one of those like hose hookups that sprays you in your asshole. Like, it's
actually one of his cats.
leave the door open.
Don't even think about talking bad about my cats. Secondly, don't knock the bidet until you try it. Look, I don't know what the difference is between bidets. All I know is it's the best thing that I ever purchased.
And it makes so much sense. Like everywhere over there, stores to the like gas stations to hotel, they're everywhere, and they got heated seats. But yet in the United States, it's okay. That's a good story with it. I would go over there all the time, and I would see the bidets, the heated seats, all this cool stuff. And then the first thing I seen on like my second tour back was I go into an airport and I see piss on a commode top. I'm like, all right, I'm back in America. Hell yeah.
And that's why we can't have it here.
They don't take care of nothing. Don't care.
No.
Yep.
We're animals over here. We don't know. We're just fucking just going through life pissing all over everything.
Because it's funny to do that shit. It's like, fuck the next guy.
No,
I'm not going to be here.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm sorry for Tony.
You never been in a men's room at like Grand Central or like one of these train stations anywhere in the country? People just fucking suck. It's like, fuck the next guy. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to piss all over the place.
No, not me, but just hopefully it's not the guy before me. It's the guy after me.
So rude. So rude. You mentioned your ECW fandom, Shane, and you had the opportunity in March, like Brundo mentioned in 0-1. You got teamed with Masato Tanaka. What was that experience like for you?
Oh, that was pretty awesome because me and him got to wrestle over there, and we actually talked a lot before that because I've been on a lot of shows with him, but we never got to lock up. So I was talking to him at a few shows I was on. I was like, man, we need to get to lock up. I feel like I've wrestled a lot of guys from ECW and everybody growing up, and you're still going hard, and you barely aged. We need to do this and get some stuff going. And he's the one that actually kind of started the 0-1 transition with me and wanted me to come over there and be kind of a full roster member and everything. So I got to lock up with him, and we've teamed up a lot since then. So that was pretty awesome, getting to know him on that more personal level rather than just show up, wrestle, done.
What was the most surprising thing about Tanaka when you met him?
That he just goes hard still. Like any spots, anything I come up with crazy, he's down for. He don't care. Even after all the years of everything he's done, he still goes just as hard and hasn't toned it down one bit.
I was surprised that he's a lot smaller than I thought he'd be.
Oh yeah. But it just goes to show too how ferocious with his intensity is on TV that you don't even pay attention to that. It don't even really register until you see him in person.
Yeah. Nice guy too. Super nice guy.
Well, he used to be 6'4" until he started taking chair shots. Now he's down to what, 5'6", 5'7"?
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
I still like even like watching like One Night Stand, like with him and Mike Awesome. Like even after all those years, like you were like 5-6 years removed from ECW, like at that point, and they just beat the shit out of each other. And we're talking like 20 years ago that card was, and he just still goes hard. It's crazy. It's hard to fathom just how like insane he still is. It's nuts.
I think part of it too goes into play that, which I may be mistaken. I don't know that. I don't think he's ever took time off unless it was for like a major injury. I think he had like a shoulder injury or something, but I feel like that has a lot to do with it too. You see guys take time off, they come back, they get injured, hurt, whatever. But I don't really know he's took a lot of time off at all.
Matt, you got your question for Shane?
Well, I had a question because
never mind. Go ahead.
No, because clearly, if you listen to Shane or you follow him on social media at the Iron Demon, you know he's like a student of the game. So, with you being in 0-1 and everything, I gotta know, how do you feel about this new Hayabusa character?
Oh, good question.
I got to wrestle him. He's spot on. Like if you look at the mannerisms of his dives, the 450, everything he does, he has studied. And to still what you just said, he is definitely a student of the game, and he has all the mannerisms and everything down. He has the family approval too, as well, of everything to pass down the lineage of Hayabusa. So everything he's doing right now has been pretty awesome. Even the battles with Tanaka again that they've been doing, because they've locked up quite a few times now since he's came back and done everything. So that's it's pretty cool, and just to look and almost, it's like a mirror image of back in the day, and getting experience and see that in person was pretty awesome.
This I still can't wrap my head around this. Like he's not Hayabusa 2, he's not new Hayabusa, he's just Hayabusa. I don't know, man. It's weird to me.
Well, they put like some of the posters, there was like an asterisk, I think, but that's what I've seen about it so far, but that's really about it.
I also know that you teamed with Daisuke Sakimoto. Did I say that right?
Yes.
You teamed with him in 0-1, and he unfortunately was injured this past week. Have you got an update on his condition?
I heard that from last I seen, he was out, and he was had a neck injury, and he was knocked out, and then he was able to move his hands and feet and stuff. But then they said he didn't need surgery last I heard, but he's at home resting through whatever it was, the injury he may have had. I'm not for sure the exact extent of it, but that's the last I heard, is he didn't need surgery at the moment. But I know he's got some extended time off.
Well, that's good news then. That's good.
He was pulled from the 0-1 Fire Festival for June. So I'm not for sure how long he'll be off either, though.
Now, I also know, following your social media, that you are, oh, hello, Nelly. You're a bit of a gamer as well. What is Shane Mercer playing right now?
Right now, I'm on Assassin's Creed Shadows, trying to work my way through that, because that's one of those games that's like 100-hour type deals or whatever. But I'm kind of a broad spectrum, because I got that and Doom, the Dark Ages. Been in there annihilating some demons lately, and just from touring so much, I hadn't got the game as much as I have used to recently. But those are the two I've been on for the most part.
I mean, I guess that's good that you're busy working, right? And just instead of playing video games.
Oh yeah, for sure. So some people, though, I see them in the locker rooms, they're bringing those little mini TVs with them and have their controllers and systems with them. I need to get one of those.
They're bringing systems like a Nintendo Switch, or are we talking like they're bringing like their PS5 or something?
No, they'll have like one of those little, I don't know what they're called. It's like little TVs. It's like that, and they have them for the Xbox where you can like bring your game with you, sort of deal.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
and they'll be playing like Madden backstage in the locker room after they're dressed, just ready to go, just kind of killing time. And I'm like, I need to do that, but like kill some demons and stuff.
That really gets you in the mood. You kill some demons before you go out there and fuck some shit up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, you gonna fuck up Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse? He keeps jumping in you're barging in your locker room.
Oh, it's coming. We're not done yet by a long shot. There's still more to come with that.
You gonna yeah?
He's got a boot to the face or more coming towards his way.
You have to worry about Shaggy 2 Dope. You know he's got a tag team partner all the time somewhere.
Oh, he'll get thrown too. It don't matter.
You got favorite Insane Clown Posse song?
A favorite?
Yeah.
Probably Chicken Hunting.
Oh, who's
fuck yeah, dude! Slaughterhouse remix.
Yes, that version. Gotta be that version though.
That's the version that was at the end of Stranglemania, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking Stranglemania rules. Shane, GCW, they're going Tournament of Survival this weekend. I know you're not in it, but do you have a pick as who you think will win the TOS?
If I'm gonna have to go with somebody, I'm gonna have to go with somebody that I've locked up with many times, and that's Murdoch. I mean, I don't know anybody else who would be known in the United States that would be the king of this stuff on that level right now, what he's done in the past few years. So I'd have to go with my dude.
I like that. And we have Emil Jay in about an hour, so we'll talk to him about that too. what do you have coming up, Shane? What do you? I know you're doing stuff with GCW and JCW. What's next on the horizon for the Iron Demon?
Oh, let's see here. I got Hooligan Championship Wrestling coming up July. I think it's 12th, 13th, one of those dates where I'm defending the belt there. I think it's up here on the wall behind me. And then we got what else is it? I got another JCW tour coming up in June. Well, it is June now. And then let's see, we got some GCW stuff coming up, but I'll keep that under wraps for now. I'll not say when. And 01 coming up again at the end of June. I think that's the 27th to 29th, if I'm remembering correctly. And I got some other stuff sprinkled in the weekend between now and then. It's kind of hard though to keep which tour dates there, because I forgot which the tour dates for the JCW one. I think it's the 13th to 20 or the 17th to 21st for JCW. Yeah.
Again, it's good to be busy. No.
Oh yeah, for sure. You just kind of lose track on time when you're doing it. Been on the road and like, all right, I'm here. I get to breathe a little bit of hum. Oh wait, here we go again.
Now, you've been a regular in GCW. Is there anyone that you would like to face in the near future that you haven't got to tangle with yet?
Nick Gage.
The motherfucking Nick Gage.
Oh man.
I need that one, and I need also. It's weird to me that this one hasn't happened because we've been wrestling the same amount of time. Me and Tremont, we've never got to wrestle each other. Been on tons of cars together, never touched in the ring. Not even in a battle royal, a punch thrown, nothing.
I got to ask, because you were at that show at the 2300 Arena. Did you get to see Tremont Crowbar? Because that seems like the craziest matchup.
I didn't get to see it because I was in the backstage and they already came back and Tremont was all bloody. So I didn't get to see it, but I did hear a little bit about it.
It seems like such a matchup. It's crazy to watch Crowbar. He's still doing his thing for as long as he's been doing it.
Oh, I know it.
Is that something you see yourself doing? Like wrestling well into like your late 40s, early 50s?
Oh yeah. Cause I mean, I still feel good right now. I'm doing all my stuff. Cause I remember, me like 15 years ago, cause I've been doing this a little bit longer than sometimes people think. I've been doing 18 years now. And, I remember 15 years ago, people being like, oh, you need to change your finish. You can't do it to everybody. You're going to break your knees. You're going to hurt yourself. And here I am 15 years later, still going. I feel like just as hard, if not, harder than I was. So as long as I can still go, yeah, for sure. I don't want to be one of the guys that like, all right, I'm going to still wrestle, but let me dial it back tonight and hit a few punches and hit the glory poses and get out. No, I'm going to still go as hard as I can until I crash and then we're done.
I like your style. Now, look, you do every style. You do tag matches. You do death matches. You do intergender matches. Do you have a particular style that you like working the most?
I'm going to be honest with you. I like doing a lot of technical wrestling. It's just I get put kind of against the wall sometimes. People like to see me throw people into the audience or against the wall or through something or whatever. And sometimes, just like with anything, that gets looked over because of the graphic nature or the oh my god factor when it comes to the other stuff. That I do like to go in there and showcase what I can do sometimes. I'd like to get in there. We talk about people to wrestle. I like to get in there and wrestle Josh Alexander, Jonathan Grisham, just to show, because I had a match against Mike Bailey a few years ago at GCW, and I feel like I was right there with him on everything, but I feel like sometimes that stuff gets looked over. I want to be able to go in there and wrestle those guys and show that I can be head to head, neck to neck with those kind of guys and stay in there with them.
So I'm going to go to the chat here. Old Jersey Cow Jesse says, would you change your finisher to keep going longer?
Well, I used to always have, when I first started, I had a backup finisher because they didn't want me to do that, the old timers and stuff. And I could still do that. It was like I call it the Diablo driver, or it could be called Devil driver, whichever. And it was where I pick them up for a fireman's carry, but it's almost like a F hammer in a way. It was I pick them up for fireman's carry, but throw them up into a jackhammer, like an F5 into a jackhammer sort of deal. And I could still do that to pretty much everybody. But if I had to, it would go back, reverting back to that from where I first started.
They're built like a fucking tank, right, Shane? So I'm gonna assume you eat right, you take care of yourself. But when Shane Mercer wants to fucking go ham, what is like your guilty pleasure of food to eat?
Oh, just some type of buffet, like a pizza buffet or something like that. Because favorite food by itself, anyway, is pizza. Although from staying in Japan, I've always liked it, but it's leaned on me even more now. I've been getting into sushi like a lot, just cravings for it. Love it.
There you go.
What about them vending machine panties?
You say panties?
Yeah, don't they sell them in the vending machines over there?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I haven't seen those yet. I've seen full course meals in vending machines, which blew my mind. Haven't seen the panties yet, though. No.
Would you eat a vending machine full course meal?
Oh hell yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, well, where is there like a little man in the vending machine? How long is
There's got to be or something. I don't know because you'll go over there and put like the yen in and get your stuff, and then they'll just have these little meals that come out already warmed and ready for you. And I'm just sitting there like, what? And they're amazing. I don't know.
Yeah.
They got these little snacks too. I've been telling everybody about. It's like these little pancake things that they're like sandwiches. They have them in the gas stations, and they have already syrup and already butter in them, and you just eat them like a sandwich, and they're amazing.
That sounds fucking incredible.
That sounds delightful. Yeah. I would like
I
that.
imagine
Speaking of gas station food.
Yeah.
When was the last time Shane Mercer shit his pants?
Oh, let me see here. Probably a few years ago, whenever I was trying to hit a new PR on squat.
Well, what's the current PR on the squat?
Current PR on squat 655.
Fuck that noise. He's 655.
And
You're a
3/3.
That's crazy. How many reps?
Just one.
That's more than I can do.
Yeah.
God damn. How do you get up to 6? That's a lot of weight, dude.
Now you just keep pushing it. I used to, when I first started lifting weights, it was of course to get bigger because I only weighed like 138 pounds. I'm like, I want to be a wrestler, and everybody like, yeah, of course. But I had to keep lifting. But then I got kind of addicted to the strength portion of it, and I was like, oh shit, the more I do this, the stronger I get. Let's see how far I can go. And then I just kept pushing. It wasn't like, oh, I hit this number. Let's relax and look good for the beach. I didn't give a shit about that. I just wanted to get stronger. And I just kept going and kept going and kept going. And here I am today, still keep going with it. I just chase numbers. Whether it's a 1 rep max or a 20 rep max, I'm always trying to push a number. But then, of course, I've been hurt more from the gym than I have wrestling, to be honest with you. So then I'll hit a new PR, get close, and then my elbow fucks up or my shoulder hurts. I'm like, ah. And it's just that cycle, keep going all the time like that.
I mean, clearly you keep pushing it and looking for numbers. Like, seems to apply in the wrestling business too, because you just keep pushing, and Shane Mercer is everywhere, and he keeps crushing it. And we're here for it, Shane. We love what you're doing, and I want to see you reach the fucking whatever's next for Shane Mercer. I'm there for it, man, because you're awesome, and you crush it every time you're in the ring. So we appreciate you joining us tonight, and we appreciate the sacrifice and what you put your body through for our entertainment. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate y'all having me on here for real.
Anytime you want to come back and shoot the shit and talk about, maybe you check out them vending machine panties next time. I don't know. Maybe you're up to 700 doing the squats. I don't know. But anytime you want to come back and hang out with the Shining Wizards, we'd love to have you.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me.
Shane, thank you, man. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thanks again for coming on, Shane.
Thanks,
No
Shane.
problem. Take care of y'all.
Be well. Follow the Iron Demon on social media, and the whole interview, all his social media has been scrolling through the bottom. His Pro Wrestling Tees, his YouTube, his Instagram. So if you watched live, check that out. If not, I'll put it all in the show description, and you be sure to follow Shane and support him wherever he is. Thanks, Shane. Whoa. All right.
There we go.
There we go.
It takes a minute to
I
come
know,
back where we
production's
are,
weird.
right?
We got to figure it out. It's a work in progress, people.
Oh.
He gone.
He going. Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon. That was a great get, Brundo.
Thank you, sir. I've been one I've been wanting to get for a long time. So big fan.
Big fan. That was fun. We got what? We still got. We got money. We got pay-per-view this weekend. Tony, pay-per-view this weekend. Really? That's how you feel about Money in the Bank? Really? Money in the Bank's a jerk-off sesh?
Whatever.
Whatever. Money in the Bank, the briefcase.
I don't like WWE anymore. They fired R-Truth. We're still watching AEW. AEW knows wrestling, and they don't fire people. Damn it!
You're going back to AEW?
Right.
Yeah, Mark Henry still works there.
Does he?
Big Swole's still there.
Paul
Joey
White?
Janela, Sonny Kiss.
No.
Yeah, they're all still there because AEW doesn't fire anyone.
No, they're gone.
Jimmy Havoc's still there.
No, he's a bad man. Not in like a good way either.
What about Marco Stunt? He's still around?
Oh my God, Marco Stunt's still on the roster.
Yeah.
They just released Abaddon.
Where's the fucking outrage?
Or she didn't renew her contract. It's the same thing as R-Truth. She didn't renew her contract.
The Bear Country guy that isn't a piece of shit. No renewal there.
Oh,
too.
Bear Bronson.
Bear Bronson. Yeah. There you go.
I think they're better off out there in the indie scene.
Bear's going to be at GCW this weekend. So.
What about? Wait, there's only one Bear now.
Yeah, remember the other one beat the shit out of his girlfriend. He's a real
the Boulder.
That kid.
Yeah.
We've had him on the show, haven't we?
Yeah, he was on the show.
Don't look in the archives.
No, he could eat his shit. That kid too.
I just don't care anymore. Whatever.
Is that the bump guy?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, it is.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Good call, HK.
People don't forget.
No, we always remember the shitty things about AEW. When's Maki Ito coming back?
Not
She
soon
needs to
enough.
sing her next hit song.
What's her next hit song?
Oh, I'm not saying. I'll get in trouble.
Do we want to?
Oh boy,
Sorry,
Not
excuse
die.
me.
choking on a dick.
I don't want to die. We got Emil Jay in 20 minutes. We want to take a little break, come
Yes,
back,
please.
talk a little, whatever.
I'm still waiting for the washing guy to come, so that's still gonna happen yet. It might not happen till after the show, but we'll see.
Oh no.
On that kind of day.
All right. Well, let's take a little break. Let's refresh. Let's put on some of that clear deodorant. Maybe start working on that Fu Manchu.
Yeah, we'll have all the information you need on the Wizards Wrestling School when we come back from our break.
We would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in each week to The Shining Wizards. Here are some other ways in which you can support the show. If you shop at Amazon, visit amazon.shiningwizards.com and shop the way you always do. You'll pay the same low prices, and a portion of your purchase will help support the show. If you'd like to buy a Shining Wizards t-shirt, visit merch.shiningwizards.com to visit our pro wrestling tee store and select from over a dozen great designs. You can also become a Patreon supporter at patreon.shiningwizards.com, where we offer bonus content, producer credits, and so much more. Continue to listen to the show wherever you listen to podcasts and watch along live on social media. And don't forget to like, rate, review, and subscribe. Your continued support helps us to continue to bring you the best in professional wrestling podcasting.
It's time for your weekly lineup of shows on the Shining Wizards Network. Start your week with the latest from Gorilla Brain, featuring the Year of Duke and Rogue, covering a year's worth of classic wrestling. And the Tots Pod, introducing the world to wrestling figure collecting. Follow up with 30 Screams or Less, a weekly review of horror movies in 30 minutes or less. And the Shining Wizards, where it's wrestling talk and talk about wrestling. The Network Week continues with the Mark Order, your place for everything AEW. And the ROH Revelry, covering everything in the history of Ring of Honor. Later, it's Radioactive Metal, bringing you everything from the world of heavy metal music. And Inconclusive Breakdown, keeping you up to date on everything happening in the world. The Shining Wizards Network is also the home to other great shows, like the Broadcast, your watch-along podcast from Down Under. Turnbuckle Throwbacks, paying homage to the greatest shows in the history of pro wrestling. Wrestling Night in Canada, a focus on wrestling with a north of the border spin. And Going Underground, a show that takes you back through the history of Lucha Underground. Enjoy all of the amazing shows on the Shining Wizards Network, available wherever you listen to podcasts and at shiningwizardsnetwork.com. It's the Shining Wizards Network. Entertainment here.
You want to fight. You want to become a champion, but face facts. You suck. But you don't have to suck. And you won't suck when you train with the best. Train at the Wizards Wrestling School. We'll train you in all forms of combat, including Japanese wrestling and wrestling in pudding with no clothes on. Got $5,000? We'll take your $5,000 and train you to be a champion. Maybe. Got what it takes? Join us on the mean streets of Morristown and find out if you got what it takes to win championships. It's the Wizards Wrestling School, taking money and taking names.
Oh boy, make sure you get that information from us. Go to shiningwizards.com and you can sign up for Wizards Wrestling School. Shout out to the Wizards Street team at Wizards Street on Twitter. Our girl SJ, she's doing her thing. What is that? Oh, that's the stick.
The big
Fucking deal,
big
man.
surprise. Matt didn't know what that was after.
I didn't know.
It's
You know,
fucking
Brundo,
Smurf deodorant.
You know, Brundo, me and you were gonna have a fucking talk because I thought we were like, after that Patreon show we did that just dropped yesterday, I thought we were connecting, but here you are, quick to throw me under the fucking bus. Oh, I heard the intro, Brundo. I heard the intro.
Brundo, go
Anyway.
fuck yourself.
Okay.
Shout out to SJ. She's running the Wizards Street team at Wizards Street on Twitter. Her Crofty
Twitter.
Girl 23, Hope Division, and Busta Beauty.
I heard Buster Hyman's joining them too.
Oh, Buster Hyman. God damn it. Will you let me fucking promote these wonderful people who are taking care of us?
Yes, thank you for your cervix.
That's the name of last week's show.
By the way, can we shout out Christopher Leclerc? He turned 37 today and just subscribed to the channel. And all I have to say is, in a row?
Hopefully 38 is better.
37 just started. Give him a
I know,
break.
but like if your highlight of the day is you just turned your birthday and you subscribe to this show, woof.
Hey, he's starting the year off right.
All right.
Yes.
I give you that. It's that I have that wonderful self-deprecating humor.
Oh, is that what that is?
It is what it is, Dr. Dunk.
I got
Drink
something
your
for what else?
Ooh. So if he subscribed, he's number 501. We broke 500.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's the great news.
Those buku
Fuck
bucks are
yeah.
going to start rolling in.
Buku.
Buku, two buku.
Tubuku. So we got Money in the Bank is Saturday. We'll be picking that pay-per-view. And it's been a crazy week in the world of the WWE. You guys kind of touched on it earlier. R-Truth, he's not coming back. Carlito is on his way out. But then we got all these NXT Tuesday night was wild. Right? We got all these champions losing titles. We got all these NXT characters being called up to the main rooster. Stephanie Vakor, she makes her debut tonight. Javon Evans and Ethan Page were on SmackDown. El Hijo del Vikingo is the AAA Mega Champion, and he's going to wrestle Chad Gable at Worlds Collide on Saturday.
Hey, Handsome Kevin, I got
Yes.
a radio from Mexico. It's got a Hijo dial on it.
Thank you. Yeah, I was waiting for it. Mexican radio. El Vikingo del Dial.
Dial Vikingo.
This is Vikingo 89.7 FM. Keep your Vikingo dial here.
There's a lot
My
going on.
name is
in
Rico
WWE.
from Puerto Rico.
You son of a bitch.
Don't you change Vikingo dial.
Breaking news. The plumber is on his way. I'm gonna get my pipes cleaned yet tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hope he has his own pair of turd tongs.
Always. My guy carries, bro.
Will any of you guys be checking out the Worlds Collide event Saturday afternoon?
Yes, I will.
Is that gonna be on the cock?
It's on YouTube.
I'm pretty pumped about it.
You're giving that shit away. Oh, I guess because I'm not gonna say it. Nope. I stopped myself. HK knows where I'm going.
So Worlds Collide is Saturday afternoon on YouTube. So far, we got El Hijo Del Vikingo against Chad Gable. Ethan Page defends the NXT North American title against Javon Evans, Ray Phoenix, and Laredo Kid in a 4-way. Steph Vakor and Lola Vice take on Cheek Tormenta and Dallas. Care. Santos Escobar, Angel, and Berto take on the Psycho Clown, the Kid of Dr. Wagner Jr., and Pagano.
Wait, we're getting Psycho Clown on WWE television?
Sure.
Triple A, bro.
Fucking A.
And then Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wild against Aerostar, Octagon Jr., and Mr. Iguana.
Big fan of Mr. Iguana.
Like Iguana, like the lizard, or
yeah. Look him up. He
no.
comes out to the ring like a fucking lizard.
Tony, iguana like the cake batter. What? Iguana like the lizard. The Falco's gonna be.
I don't know the way he pronounces things. It could have been like Aguayo instead of.
Well,
Iguana.
yeah.
Blame me for this.
Fair.
Joaquin is Joaquin, but that's
Joaquin.
Yeah, Joaquin.
He was Joaquin off in his fucking bathroom with the door open. There was cats watching him.
Call me Dial Vikingo. Call me Dial Vikingo.
I don't know how this always turns into you guys picking on me.
I don't know. Let me turn on the dial, see if I can't get something else.
What if I want to watch them? All their blubber and their whatever they got.
Diana's saying blubber rules.
Diana rules, bro.
Damn right.
Where did Kevin go? I don't see him.
He's right there, Diana.
Yeah, he's right here, Diana.
He's playing the game.
Who? Jesus fuck. I thought we were better than this.
Jesus fuck. What?
I thought we were better than this.
How dare you?
What?
Say his name and then curse after you mention our
No,
Lord
it was a command.
Yeah,
10 commandments? That's like the 11th commandment. Jesus. Fuck. Brundo, are we writing that one down?
No, we
Yeah,
can't
what the
name the
hell?
show Jesus fuck.
No, Jesus, comma, fuck.
Okay, we can't name the show that.
I could suggest it.
That's fair. That's always funny when
I
we
write
laugh.
down, I write down a lot of shit that I know it's not going to be a name, but it's going to be fun to say in an hour.
All right, so Tony doesn't give a shit, but Brundo and HK, I'd like to get your opinions.
No, I
here.
care. It's not a fair.
You care about Money in the Bank?
Not really. Well, I do, kind of.
This is a pretty loaded Money in the Bank, and we still have the some pretty intense qualifiers tonight on Raw. What's tonight? It's Punk, AJ Styles, and El Grande Americano vying for the last spot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
So already in the men's Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins, Penta, Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, and Andrade. And then in the women's, it's Rhea, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Julia, Roxanne Perez, and the final women's qualifying match will be Stephanie Vakor, Liv Morgan, and Ivy Nile.
Oh, so Flair Jr. is not in this thing, huh?
She lost to somebody, I think. Maybe Julia?
I think Alexa Bliss's match, no? No, maybe not.
Well, they were all three ways, so I think it was Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte, and Julia. Yeah, because Julia tried to do that amazing like neck snap on her, and Charlotte didn't move. Botchmania City.
Yeah, she lost to Julia and Zelina Vega.
Zelina
Dun,
Vega.
dun, 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 dun.
Don't tip. Don't tip your hand. But like, who do you guys? I mean, I think Seth Rollins and the men's Money in the Bank is the easy pick unless Philip makes it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I could see Philip getting screwed out of his opportunity tonight with Paul Heyman and his crew fucking that up.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Does Phil take it and then travel on over to SmackDown?
Who's over on
It's
SmackDown?
Cena.
Ooh.
Got to be part of
I
the
don't know, but I think
he's got to
Seth-
be part of the tour somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, since the Orton match already happened, is that his retirement at this point?
Could be.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad.
Hey, and is what's his name? Gunther is still supposed to wrestle Jey Uso coming up too, no?
Tonight, right? Or is it next week? Maybe
That's next week, I think.
next
They're
week.
putting that on Raw?
Yeah.
Yep.
No shit.
Well, he can't wrestle Jey Uso at Money in the Bank because he's in the tag match. It's Jay and Cody against Logan Paul and Cena.
And we
I mean,
get Lyra Becky again.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah, that'll
beautiful.
be. I'm looking forward to that one.
No, they've had they've had
killed
good
it.
matches. They've had really good matches.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed in the promo and the reaction on Monday Night Raw for Lyra. Like for whatever reason the fans did not seem as up for her as they have in the past. So I don't know if it's just kind of waning now. They didn't really seem super up for Becky either. So it'll be interesting.
I'll tell you what, when I went to Raw, it's fucking super hard. They do not do a good job of you being able to hear the promos.
Okay.
In the arena, so maybe that factors into it. I don't know. Like this is that when I went to Madison Square Garden, like the fucking wrestling mecca of the world. Like so when Paducah, Kentucky, I'd bet you the sound system is horse shit or wherever the fuck they were last week.
I don't think they were in Paducah.
I don't think they were either. I was just using it as an example. Literal Kevin, Jesus Christ. I have no fucking idea where they were last week.
I don't know either. I finished watching it today. Could have swore it wasn't Paducah though.
What's a
Paducah or Paducah?
Yeah, me want the Paducah.
I heard he just signed with WWE, EJ Paducah. Thank you. Somebody laughed. Thank you.
I'm excited for Money in the Bank. I think more than anything because I want to know what's like what the direction is. I get more excited when there's somebody that I don't think is going to win that takes it home and where they go from there. Like I get more disappointed in the match itself when it's somebody I think will win. Like obviously you said Seth is a heavy favorite. Philip's a heavy favorite. Like I would rather them go a different route and see kind of what they make of the different route. That's what I get a little bit more pumped about. Like when Sandow had the briefcase, fucking love like that kind of shit entertains me. We'll see kind of which way it goes. Tag team match, I don't really give a shit about. Ladies match, Becky and Lyra. I love Lyra, but after that promo, like I say, everything kind of feeling a little flat. It'll be interesting, I guess, to see. I'm kind of more interested to see how the crowd reacts to when they both come out, because like I say, both of them were just flat.
Let me ask you guys, did you see the promo on SmackDown with John and Logan and Jay and Cody?
Yes.
Because
I did not see that one.
So there's a moment where Logan Paul wants to, or John Cena wants to leave, and Logan Paul kind of like pulls him back.
Yes.
And you see like there's like, I think we're going to start to see the John Cena face turn. Now it might take a couple months, but I think this is the program, right, where Logan Paul kind of starts to turn John Cena's gears. Like it's very subtle, but you can see them in a month going back to that moment, you know, and who knows how this tag team match plays out Saturday night.
I might be more excited for was it Worlds Collide? Actually might be more excited for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So I used to watch AAA on Mundos, and I would have a fucking great time. The crowd was always super into it. The shit was different. There's different presentation. I am interested to see how they present now that they're a WWE entity. It's their first, first big show here. So I think that part of it to me is a little bit more exciting than Money in the Bank. I'm going to watch them both. And don't get me wrong, like I'm excited. I'm generally excited for both of them, but I'm a little bit more interested to watch the AAA event.
Now let me ask you this. I got to ask HK a question. Do you think El Hijo del Vikingo is going to be like not toned down, but a little less slop shop since he's going to be working with Gran Cappuccino?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I remember watching Phoenix at Mania, and I thought Phoenix was like perfectly under control. He was doing shit that made sense. It was a great match.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping we don't get AEW Hijo Vikingo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's one of the things that you've seen with Penta as well. Like Penta and Phoenix, both of them slow down a little bit, sell a little bit more. Like their style is not like super different, but it is like just a little bit enough to matter. You know what I mean? Just enough to matter. Take 3-4 spots out of a match that they would fucking cram into an AEW match, sell a little bit more, make things matter a little bit more, and fucking Gable's a damn stud. So yeah.
It'll be interesting because that trip they're doing this in what, Los Angeles?
Is it in LA?
I think that's where Worlds Collide is. Hold on, let me look. WWE Worlds Collide. Let's make sure we can type Matt. Enter. Wizard. It is, Inglewood, California, the Kia Forum.
Inglewood, always up to no good.
Oh, look at that. Buck says he's got something he can cram in. I don't know if he's referring to me necessarily, or if
that's great.
Maybe it's you, Double P.
You're way too old for him.
Hey, did Duke ever get Buck those Cheez-Its that he wanted?
I was just going to ask the same thing.
I'll have to ask him.
Look, Clown 134020. Yes, I huge lucha community. Great.
No, you LA. Golly.
Oh, that says LA. Jesus Christ.
Dial Vikingo, huh? That's
bro. My eyes, dude. It's bad. I had to change out my batteries and my electrical toothbrush this morning.
Are you gonna say your eyes?
Bro, I'd used a flashlight on my phone to see which side the positive goes in and which side. Like,
you need glasses, dude.
I don't have glasses. I guess I should probably.
You need to go to an eye doctor.
I guess I should, huh? This the small shit I can't read. The big stuff I'm good. Hi, Nelly.
Yeah, you probably need reading glasses. Welcome to the club, old man.
I'm getting there. Come on, get down. Get down.
Handsome Kevin, I used to have 2015 vision. My vision was so good.
When did you lose it? Because I have better than 20/20 vision myself.
Mid-30s? Mid-30s, the reading started going. Once I hit 40, the distance started going.
So I'm doing great. I'm doing just fine.
Everyone, hold on, stupid. Everybody's different.
No shit.
Right? You said earlier in the show you already got gray hairs on your balls. I don't have no gray hairs on my balls, and I'm way older than you.
It's all in your fucking tuft.
My beard?
I got a couple gray hairs on my balls. I mean, my balls aren't gray.
And you're way older than all of us.
You write that down. My balls aren't gray.
But Handsome Kevin over here talking about like he's got like a fucking dying tree at the end of the fall, all gray and wilted.
That's a dying tree.
Dying tree at the end of the fall. Can we write that down too? That'll really make me giggle in about a half an hour.
So it sounds like a fucking Wes Anderson movie.
Rated PG-13.
What else you got, Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Well, Emil is going to be joining us shortly.
Emil Lagrassi? Bam!
Emil Jay. Is it Emil or Emil?
I thought it was Emerald.
I think it's Emil.
Emerald Lagrassi? Oh, you're talking about that guy.
Like our guest, Jack Wagon?
I don't know. That's why I let Brundo do the intro.
Brundo did a great intro. He's getting better at it.
Of course he did. Oh shit.
I like
I don't
it.
think
I was
I screwed up
listening.
Norton.
I was. Oh, sorry, Brundo. I talked over you.
Nah, you're good.
Well, I want to hear more from you, and that's how I get sound bites if I let you talk.
I get it.
Yes, I a huge lucha community.
He ain't giving it to you, Double T. He ain't giving it to you.
Clearly not.
Balls. There you go. Clip that one. 129.
There it is.
Oh, Donnie, I don't care for that.
Yeah, you can read the big stuff good. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
The old Cowtown Jesse, whatever his name is.
Jersey Cow Jesse.
Here you go, Jesse. You got to change your screen name now to Jersey Cow Jesse. All right. Well, it looks like our guest is here. We're going to find out how to properly say his name, even though he was only on the show like 2 months ago.
All right, we'll bring him in.
That sounds like your fault, dude.
Well, I feel like Brundo pronounced his name differently than the way I pronounce his name.
Maybe.
Let's
Hey, what
find
am I
out.
doing? Let's put
Not
him
you
over
in the
there.
middle. Mr. J, what's up?
Hello.
Who keeps moving me?
I don't know.
am
Stop
where-
fucking with the shit.
where? Okay, there's many people. Hello, greetings, everybody.
Is it Emil or Emil?
It's Emil. It's like Emily without the Y. It's like the easiest way to I tell people.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but Emily without the Y sounds kind of worthless to me.
I mean, it depends what you're looking for. You know?
Oh, I'm looking for the Y for sure, my friend.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is Pride Month. You do you, but you know, I need that Y.
I take pride in the Y. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's is that new? Is that like new slang? I've never heard this. The Y?
I'm a creative guy. What can I tell you?
Oh my god. Like
No, you never heard that? Somebody likes to eat at the Y? See, Brundo knows.
Okay, now it's like starting to work because village people and stuff. Okay. Hello. I don't know what's going on right now, guys.
Hey, you know what? This is
The
the perfect place
YMCA?
for it. Because we don't know what the fuck is going on either, Emil. So
Yeah,
we're firing on all
I've-
cylinders.
Yeah, I've had quite the week. It's you know, I'm mentally scrabbled. So here we are, just mere few days away from the bloodiest weekend of the year.
Tournament of Survival weekend.
Yes. Yes.
All right. We
my
had
favorite.
Shane Mercer on earlier, and he took John Wayne Murdoch. Who do you like in this tournament?
Well, there's a lot of people to choose from this time. I mean, much like every year, Tournament of Survival is a stacked lineup. Some of the best deathmatch fighters from a whole bunch of places. I mean, we got Daiju Wakamatsu coming in from Japan. He's always fun and exciting to watch. We have like the brand new like upstart in Mr. Danger. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do in TOS. Like he's excited to see what he's gonna do in TOS. And then there's the good Dr. Redacted, of course. That guy is a psychopath. I affectionately call him the stupidest wrestler on the planet. And he likes that. I've told that to him numerous times, and not only does he agree, but he thinks it's funny. But then there's also hometown man Matt Tremont, who has done it all in the deathmatch world, except one thing, and that one thing is to win a Tournament of Survival. He's been in 3 of them before, but he's never won it. And he's won almost every other major tournament deathmatch wise there is to be had. So I think if Matt, this is the year for Matt Tremont, I think, to win, because He is the ultra-violent champion. I believe he's going to be defending the belt throughout the tournament. So he's got that on the line. He's in front of his hometown crowd. And it's the fact that he's never won the TOS before. I think, and this year might be the last year that it's possible for him. So I know he's gunning for it. If you've heard any of his promos in the past month or two, he's really fired up for it. So I mean, the field's wide open, but if it's going to be anybody, I think it might have to be the Bulldozer. He might literally, kill himself trying to win that damn tournament. I know it means that much to him.
Even with the sorry, Brundo, go ahead.
Oh, he's got to get past whoever the mystery man is first, too.
Who knows?
Yeah,
I have no idea. I have no clue who it's going to be. I'm pretty close in the inner circle, GCW, but there's things that even Brett won't even tell me until it happens, because he knows I like to be surprised, and also you don't have to tell everybody everything. I have no idea who it is. I'm gonna find out shortly before everybody else, I'm sure. But I can't wait to see who it is. I hear the scuttlebutt is that it's what is it, like somebody unexpected, I believe they said it was.
something like that. Like somebody that's doesn't really have a history or whatnot.
Yeah. So I mean, that could be anybody these days. I mean, they always talk about how technology has made the earth flat, not necessarily in like Flip Gordon terms, but like it's everything is a lot more accessible these days. The technology made the world more flat, and I think the wrestling world is like that now. I don't think there's a such thing as a forbidden door anymore. Like that's out the window. There's people showing up all sorts of places. Never know.
All right, Emil, I'm going to throw this out there because it's in the chat. Buck Zumhoff said, I could be the mystery guy. Anyone got a file?
Maybe not anybody.
If Buck Zumhoff shows up at Tournament of Survival, I guarantee you he does not survive.
That's the best thing possible, right?
Yeah, I mean, that guy, for those of you who don't know, he's a very bad person.
Oh, they know. If you listen, they know. We are Buck Zumhoff experts.
Oh God, they should do not to glorify the guy or anything. That's a dark side of the ring waiting to happen.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done one on him.
That is surprising.
Maybe they're waiting for him to get stabbed in jail or something.
Yeah, they can do a combo episode, him and RF.
It's a great documentary on YouTube, though.
That YouTube documentary is awful. Also, it's weird, Tony, that we can't see you, but we can hear you.
I'm sorry. I could jump back in.
No, you're good. I know you got the plumber at the house, but it's just like I thought when you took yourself out, you'd be like out.
No, I just kind of closed my camera, but you don't have to bring me in if you don't want to, but I'm here. Here I am. There I am. There I go.
Hey,
there you go.
Hello. Wait, that side. Oh, there you go.
Emil, you got so we got Tournament of Survival.
Yes.
And then after Tournament of Survival, we're gonna have the Deathmatch Hall of Fame. We've already announced Mean and Hard, Too Tough Tony, and then Jeff Cannonball, which if you've been following the news, the unfortunate news, Jeff Cannonball diagnosed with ALS, and the wrestling community is really pulled together for him and his family, which is a beautiful thing to see. Jeff going in, for someone who's worked with him, you've called his matches, like how much does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot because, I'm going to touch on this a bit at the Deathmatch Hall of Fame event itself. But Jeff is actually a real life friend of mine, through this wrestling business. You don't really, you make a lot of, friends along the way, people that you're friendly with. But, there's a lot of times when not out of malice or anything, but once you guys like stop being in the same locker room all the time. People like they kind of like drift apart or whatnot. And it's no secret that Cannonball hasn't really been around for a little while. But that said, we are always in constant communication because we're friends with each other outside of wrestling over our common shared interest of battle rap. He's a big battle rap head, just like I am, and that's pretty much what we talk about. He's a good guy, a great guy, and him and his new family, and it's a shame that he's contracted the ALS, but it's a blessing that he's able to get the flowers he deserves this Saturday.
Is he going to be at TOS also, like signing, or do you know about that? Or
I don't know for sure, but I would assume so. I would hope so. I would like to see him there for that, and I think he would like to be there for that as well. But I haven't really talked to him about that per se.
Cool. And there's there's a
good to see him.
GoFundMe for Jeff too, and I'll link it in the comment in the description of the show. 3 days, it's already raised $69,000.
Yeah,
which
well
is
deserved,
unbelievable.
Because and there's also not a lot of guys in wrestling that nobody has a bad word to say about. Like there's going to be somebody that hates on somebody somewhere, but I've never heard anybody say one negative word about Jeff Cannonball ever. Like that, like he's like a real, true, genuine good guy. Like if anybody deserves to have the community rally around somebody, it's him.
So we'll check that out. Please support if you can. Every dollar helps Jeff and his family. And again, I'll put that link in the description of the show, so please check it out. So you're going to have Tournament of Survival. You're going to have this wonderful Hall of Fame induction. And then we're going to come back Sunday in the shitty city of Atlantic City, and we're going to do Cage of Survival. Team GCW against Team JCW. That's a pretty stacked lineup there. But the fucking clowns, what are we doing here with Ruffo and Yabo?
The brothers of Funstruction. They're interesting people. I try not to be around them too much. Not for nothing. Juggalos. I don't get it really. I mean, like honestly, like I used to like Insane Clown Posse, but then I turned 14. Like come on, guys, what are we doing here?
Wait, you're not a Juggalo, Emil?
No, not anymore. I mean, I thought they were cool when I was a teenager, like the very earliest teenager you could be. And then I was like, you know what? These guys talk about some pretty weird stuff.
Yeah, and you know what was even weirder? After the 6th Joker card dropped, they were like, oh, we follow God. And you're like, what the fuck? God is not talking about bugs on my nuts. Like, let's be real here.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked them because they were like, they liked wrestling, and like, it makes sense. I liked anything that was like somewhat related to wrestling. Once I discovered that Ted Turner owned WCW and the Atlanta Hawks, I was like, oh man, the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, they had a pretty good squad, but Steve Smith was a shooter. He was all right, but they weren't like the best, obviously. Or I did like the Braves. They were good. They were actual good team. But I only liked them because Ted Turner owned them and also WCW. Weird. Weird behavior.
I think it's weird to somebody who's not in the wrestling bubble, but if you're in the wrestling bubble, it makes sense.
Yeah, there's something messed up with us.
Speaking of messed up, I got to ask about this KJ Orso character. Now I'm just
Really?
spitballing. I'm just spitballing here.
Really, dude? All right.
I'm just spitballing here, but I gotta say this, right? He's showing his true colors. I think he's the one that got in Sammy's ear and told Sammy to dump Pam for Tamello.
They do have a history.
That's some pretty shitty friend behavior, and KJ seems to fit the bill now.
Oh, he's the shittiest friend, dude. That guy is an asshole. Like straight up. Like I thought we were cool. And like obviously I thought him and Stackhouse were cool, but that was not the case. Showed his true colors, and if I never saw him again, I would be happy. But unfortunately, he's going to be in town on Sunday, and but wait, hold on. Now that I remember, is it Masha scheduled to beat his ass that day?
That's the yeah.
Plan.
Oh, so that'll be great. I'm very good friends with Masha Slamovich. I remember back 10 years ago, like one of her first matches was at a Dojo Wars show. It was ridiculous. Like 10 years ago. So I'm very friendly with her. Maybe I can convince her to go a little extra hard against that dickhead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll take much to convince her.
No, she's a machine anyway. I mean, she's on a different stratosphere. Yo, how funny was it when that clip was going around? She was standing in the ring when Nikita Lyons was like doing all that stuff that she does, and Masha was just looking at her. Did you see that?
I mean, wouldn't you look at her too? Look at that.
Well, no, she wasn't looking at her like that. She was looking at her like, what is this lady doing?
That's how I look at her too.
Doing all that fighting in place stuff for like 20 seconds. It was crazy. What are you doing?
I mean, she's no Steven Seagal.
Oh yeah, it's true. Then again, who is?
Nobody.
Other than Steven Seagal.
So what do you think's going to be more violent on that show? You got dog collar match, Joey Janela and Atticus Cogar, or Cyclope and Extremo in the Cage of Survival?
I think both are going to be very brutal matches, but I think Miedo and Cyclope, they're going to be in that cage with God knows what else in and around the cage. So they're going to have a lot more things to play with. Whereas I think with Janela and Atticus, it's mostly going to be chain, and fists, and feet, but mostly chain. They're not going to be, and they're also going to be chained together. So there's not a real risk of like coming off of a high thing. Like that's probably going to happen in a cage match, knowing those two nutty guys. They're not afraid to get up there. We've seen it before. Cyclope almost died in that very terminal in Showboat during the Art of War games last year or a year before that, when he came flying off the top of that thing. I mean, if it comes down to it, I'm sure Miedo won't be afraid to shove him down to the ground like that again off of the cage. But I think they're going to be two very different, very violent fights. One's going to be more of a fist fight. The other is going to be more of just how much brutality can you put somebody through.
Do you have a sleeper of who's going to steal the weekend?
Mr. Danger.
Mr. That's the guy, huh? If that's one guy to watch this weekend, it's Mr. Danger.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think the kid's got it. There's some people who see the vision, and there's some people who are blind. And hopefully this weekend, Mr. Danger is going to wake them people up and open their eyes to what Mr. Danger can do. He's like all he does is study classic CZW and like crazy ECW stuff. Like he has that spirit, that wild, he's just got that it factor to me that that made this kind of stuff stand out. I really like him. I also have to make mention of the Bev. I didn't talk about him. He's another great deathmatch wrestler. Some might say he's like the best in America right now. And the fact that he's got Wakamatsu in the first round, that's gonna be crazy. Of course, you got the House of Horrors with John Wayne Murdoch and Mr. Danger. You have the three-way involved. You have a mystery opponent against Tremont. So, I mean, and who knows? I don't even know who that mystery person is. That mystery person could be the one to steal the show. Who knows?
Is it you?
Definitely not. No way. Especially against Tremont. Are you kidding me? But no, actually, I'll be fine. Tremont's my friend. I could actually trust him that if I lay down, he would just pin me and it would be no problem. But then I would have to worry about the fans wanting to fight me because they were jobbed out of a fucking match.
Well, you know what to do if he gets on top of you, right? You just beat him off.
I love beating dudes off. That's why I go to eat at the Y.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What a callback.
Fucking great.
Emil, big weekend for GCW, Tournament of Survivor weekend. But man, fucking GCW is just nonstop dropping gifts to us. Like they just announced 10 minutes ago, July 5th in Hartford, Dr. Redacted Ultramantis Black.
Oh, I didn't know about that because I can't see it. Like I see that I'm being tagged and stuff, but I can't see what it is. That's cool. That's a cool match.
That's fucking rad, man. The bash at the ballpark, Santana, Cora Jade's gonna be there, Priscilla Kelly. Like there's
there's keep your eyes peeled on that one. There's gonna be some cool people on that show.
They announced Shotzi for all the Japan tour. Like GCW is just firing on all cylinders. Effie Too Cold Scorpio on June 22nd in Missouri.
Yeah, absolutely. In Kansas City. Yeah, that's it. Kansas City, Missouri. I can't wait for that one. I haven't seen Scorp in a while.
Something tells me you and Scorp get along real well.
Oh, that's my guy. Like the fact that so he's one of my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. And he's been that way for a long time. And the fact that he knows who I am and we're cool, that's so awesome. That's what I like, That's what I got. That's why I do what I do. You know what I mean? Some people, they get involved. They get involved. They're like, oh, I want to get on TV. Nah, man, not me. I'm cool with Ricky Morton. That rules. I wouldn't be cool with Ricky Morton if I was on WWF TV. I would never even have met the guy. But no, that's my homie.
Are those the two that blow your what's the one that blows your fucking mind? If you were walking through the airport and this other guy was walking through the airport, he'd be like, yo, Emma, what's up? Who's that guy that blows your fucking mind that you're friends with?
Shit. That's a hell of a good question. Until recently, somebody up there would have been Sabu.
Right.
Obviously the aforementioned Scorp and Ricky Morton and guys like George South, Jeff Jarrett. That's pretty awesome. So the coolest thing about that, I think, is what was Ric Flair's last match? Was that 2022 or 2023?
The tag match, the one where he almost died.
Yeah.
2023?
Yeah. Well, whenever it was, yeah, that sounds right. We had a show in Nashville that same weekend.
2022.
Oh yeah. And then there was a
3
WrestleCon.
years.
That is crazy. There was WrestleCon there, and Jeff Jarrett, he had like the longest line in the whole damn place. Let me tell you, that guy over like Rover. And geez, it was like wrapped around the building. But like I'm walking around because I was, you know, at the GCW table, and you know, I want to see who's around. I'm walking, and then he's got this long ass line. All of a sudden, I hear, "Hey, Emil," from across the way. It's damn Jeff Jarrett calling me over by name, just wanting to talk and everything. He's telling the people to wait. He's like, "I'll be with you in a minute," and we start shooting this shit. I'm like, "What is this?"
Was
That's
he trying
crazy.
to sell you some gold?
Yeah, he was selling me gold in the form of conversation. Oh, it was a great conversation that we had. It was quite funny. And then I was like, okay, goodbye, my friend Jeff. And I left. And then like as I was coming back from like making my rounds the other way, I would cross his table again. He called me over again. And he introduced me to his wife. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, Jeff Jarrett's my buddy. Get introduced to his wife and stuff.
That's pretty fucking. I love it. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, stuff like that. I remember one time, Dr. Wagner Jr. put his arm around me and said, he called me El Voz de Lucha Libre de Mundial, because he's got that really cool voice. But he called me the voice of international wrestling or something. Like, that's sick. Like, so like guys like that. I would never have met those guys, like, you know, trying to do it, I guess successful people try to do. I don't know.
Whatever you're doing, Emil, it's working, and it'll be on display this weekend at GCW Tournament of Survivor. Get that Triller TV. It's like $8 a month. You get all.
Yeah.
Look. If you go to GCW Wrestling on GC Wrestling _ on the Twitter machine, pinned at the top right there. June 7th and 8th, AC, the 20th and the 22nd, Arkansas, Missouri, Backyard Wrestling, 4th of July, Connecticut on the 5th, July 11th, Dallas, July 19th, Coney Island, 28th, 29th, 30th of July, Tokyo, August 1st and 2nd, WrestleMania weekend, Rutherford, New Jersey, Tony.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, Rutherford, New Jersey.
Not
the Williams
you said
Center.
WrestleMania.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. It's okay. I just want the listeners and viewers to be
In a
clear.
miss there.
It's okay.
He was so proud of Rutherford.
No, but it will be. He's got Rutherford right.
Well, I said East Rutherford earlier, and I got fucking yelled at.
Well, SummerSlam is in East Rutherford. All the stuff
is
at the
true.
Williams Center is Rutherford.
Yeah, a little East versus regular.
Emil,
Yes.
I gotta ask, because I know you were at that Arrival show. I know you did commentary there. Me and Brundo were there. Is that going to be the setup for GCW, or are they going to open it up and use that stage? Do you know?
I have no earthly idea, honestly. Until you said that, I forgot that's how they had it there. Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to do it. But regardless, you know, we got a handful full of shows. You know, we got Hit 'em Up, we got Bloodsport, we got Emo Fight, we got something else too.
Juggalo Championship Wrestling at like midnight.
Oh yeah, Shenanigans. Yes, the clowns. Yes.
Motherfucking clowns.
Whoop,
Mickey
whoop.
Knuckles in her butthole.
Oh no.
Tony loves
That's
it.
like-
Tony-
What?
yeah, thumbs down to Mickey Knuckles in her butthole.
Why?
Because she's on Team JCW.
That's okay.
No, we don't like Tony. We're Team GCW. How many times do we have to
Game
have this
changer.
Never turn down the Y, boys.
Game changer.
Never ask why when it comes to the Y.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Emma will be on full display this weekend at Tournament of Survival.
Oh,
Thriller.
really?
Red,
Legs akimbo?
yeah.
We are trying to put over fucking Triller and GCW and Emil.
Emil will be on display.
Yes, I'm gonna be.
Can we write that down?
Yeah,
We
I'm
sure
be
can.
naked as a
Shave a Fu Manchu in there, Emil. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Let it
Weird
all hang
wrestling
out.
fan thing. Emil, if your lady friend asked you to shave your man bits into the Hogan Fu Manchu, would you?
I might hire a professional.
That's smart. You know what? That's a good play.
It seems like a delicate cut. I don't want to leave it to chance.
That's very fair.
That's good. It's good, brother.
What about the mushroom cloud chest hair that Hulk Hogan used to have?
Oh, from the 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's
Drop
not
the
bad.
atomic crotch
That's
on your
not
lady.
A whole new
Yeah.
phrase, the Thunder Lips, huh?
Oh,
Well
there you go.
Well played, Double T. Wow.
I like it.
Emil, this has been an absolute
Hey.
blast. I really hope we get you on before these big GCW weekends. It's always great talking to you.
Hey, I really hope you get me off after these GCW weekends. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys.
I got a good
before we
shape.
go,
I'm in good shape.
I would be remiss to not mention our friends at the real JCW, that being Jersey Championship Wrestling, as well. They are doing big things for this year. Next Thursday, yeah, that's right, a Thursday night, June 12th, JCW at the Mecca, Ridgefield Park, for rec.sport.pro wrestling. A name that many, I say many, it's 2025. The name is probably lost on most people. But
Not
if
me.
you were around on the wrestling internet some 30 years ago, you would have read about people talking about all Japan women wrestle Olympiad on said board ad nauseum. But I respect the RSPW and our friends at Jersey Championship Wrestling. So check them out as well. And that concludes the plug portion of my day.
I really thought you were going to mention Jack Sabbath there for a minute.
Oh, wow. Jack Sabbath rules.
Fuck yeah.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Frank
Carmine
Goodman.
Sabia?
No, Frank Goodman. USA Pro.
Holy shit. Another name I haven't heard in forever.
Yeah. Frank Goodman is awesome. Also, another plug, just because I'm in the mood. Check out Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. Have you guys heard of them? Super Crazy Pro?
No.
Okay. They're an organization out of the Gloucester City area, right outside of Philadelphia on the Jersey side. And they've been around for about 7 years now, I think. I think seven or eight. And they got a lot of good young talent. And it's crazy. Krazee, crazy, super crazy pro wrestling. I suggest that people check them out. A lot of good young talent, homegrown, because they're a school and whatnot. But recently there's been guys like Mecca, Brian Johnson, and O'Shea Edwards and Jordan Oliver popping up on those events as well. Matt Tremont's been on there before. I ring announce there sometimes, and I think people should watch them. So, yes.
Where can we watch them?
Thank you. YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. Just search for Super Crazy in the way that I spelled it, and it should pop right up. They don't do like live, like broadcasts or whatever, but like they put the shows up relatively quickly afterwards.
I love it. Emil, I love it. We love you.
I love you guys. Thank you for having me on. And yeah.
All right. You enjoy your time this weekend. We look forward to your next visit. And if we don't talk to you before you go to Japan, try that raw horse and buy them vending machine panties, bro.
I will put the panties on while I eat the horse.
That is the name of this fucking episode.
Or you could put the horse on while you eat the panties.
Or eat the horse out of the panties. Let's fucking just do it all up.
You just got to make sure there's options. You got to know your options.
Fuck yeah, dude. Never limit yourself.
I say option
The
B.
Y's the limit.
Yeah, all the above. All the above. I'll do it all.
Or below, wherever you go. All right,
Sometimes
everybody.
you have to.
Emil, thanks for joining us, brother. Keep those legs closed until it's time to put them akimbo, and we will catch you on the flip, my man.
Flip me over. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. All day. That's what bros do.
Emil rules. Follow Emil at the Emil Jay on the social media. And of course, you can hear him calling GCW this weekend, Tournament of Survival, Cage of Survival, everything Survival, GCW. Thanks, Emil. Have a great night, man.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great night.
What a great get, Brundo.
Yeah, Brundo.
Thanks, pal.
You're firing on all cylinders.
I'm trying.
Kick him out of there. See you later, Emil. I know we don't want to go long. Anything for AEW anyone wants to talk about?
Who's staying up for the 4-hour show this week?
That's right. This is the 4-hour show this week.
Firefest, baby.
You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to make a real solid effort to watch it in its entirety before next Monday.
Okay.
Why? Do you have nothing else to do this week?
No, because I want to get real nice and pissed off. I feel like my blood pressure is starting to lower. I got to kick that shit back up.
That sounds like an incredible waste of time.
Yeah, just do some DDP yoga if you want to get your heart rate up.
Why do you want to get mad?
You know, I don't want to.
It's par for the course.
But then I, you watch it and you get a little fired up. I kind of want to get fired up. It's been a while. I took a break from AEW this week. Right, took a break, so I'm thinking.
Well, you had to. It was on at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, bring it back with fire.
Yeah, but you're going into it looking for something to get mad about.
No. I'm not looking. I'm looking for something to enjoy. It's just inevitable. I'm going to get upset.
I do want to shout out. Jesse has now changed his name to Jersey Cow Jesse.
My man.
Fantastic.
I love it. Jesse's
man,
a fantastic dude. We appreciate the support over here at the Shining Wizard Wrestling Podcast. Real quick, Dark Side of the Ring. Did you guys watch the last episode?
Hell yes, I did.
Tony, you missed a great episode.
Who was it about?
Muhammad Hassan.
I'm out, dude. I'm out. I'm done with Dark
Really?
Side. Yeah.
I mean, this felt like a different episode of Dark Side for the fact that it ended on a good note.
Yeah.
Like, he went through all this shitty stuff, but he came out on the good end. Like, he's got his life together. He's not like crippled. He's not in jail. He's not like a huge former drug addict. He's a real good human being doing good shit. Yeah. So good way to end the season in my mind.
It's also like the nasty side of the wrestling business where this dude took on, like, I texted you guys the other day about Nikita Koloff. Like when they gave him the Russian gimmick, like, he learned Russian. He had Russian magazines sent to his house. So the mailman thought he was Russian. He dated a woman and kayfabed her kids for 2 years that he didn't speak English.
That's awesome.
Right? So he gets this fucking gimmick and he's fucking in gimmick at air. He's doing an Iranian guy at an airport post 9/11. Like, and then the fucking, like, the shit happens in England and they're like, take him off TV and you're done. They don't give him another job. They just say, here's your gold watch. Thanks for your service. Piss off. It's fucking gross.
So are we crying for Nikita Koloff now?
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about fucking Muhammad Hassan.
Oh, he's Italian. He could have got work as an Indian wrestler too.
Yep.
I did laugh when he said whenever him and Daivari would get to the airport, Daivari would always get stopped because they would look at the names. He's got the Italian name.
I really liked it.
So
Yeah.
I want to know too, because was it Guerrero said that his dad came up with the fucking camel clutch?
Yes.
Was it his dad or his grandfather? I forget which
dad,
one. His dad.
Corey.
But then
I thought the Sheik did.
That's what I want to know the answer to.
What Sheik?
The Sheik.
The original Sheik.
Yeah, the fucking Sheik. As
Okay.
opposed to the Iron Sheik.
Okay,
I know. You bought into it. You drank the Kool-Aid. I get
no
it.
jerk off. I just need to make sure that we're on the same page.
I just hate what the original Sheik. Like, there's been 50 Sheiks after him.
Yeah, but he became the original Sheik because of that.
Because of the Iron Sheik?
Yes, the Iron Sheik completely bit off his fucking gimmick.
Yeah, but he's the Sheik.
Yes.
It's like Rutherford and East Rutherford. They don't say original Rutherford.
He was the Sheik up until the Iron Sheik took the gimmick and was on a much grander stage than the Sheik. So then people would think the Sheik and think they were talking about the Iron Sheik instead of talking about the original Sheik.
I hate wrestling. I really do.
Why?
Wrestling was so easy when it was simple. Now it's just fucking stupid.
It still is simple.
But it's really not.
It should be simple.
Handsome Kevin wants to torture himself with 4 hours of garbage wrestling. Why would you do that?
I'm going to try.
But this is what wrestling has become.
Yeah.
I want pudding matches. I want
Yeah.
solo matches.
Yeah.
I want to see old ladies' puppies.
Well, you lost me a little bit, but I'll still look.
Who wouldn't look?
That's what I'm saying.
Did you eat the pudding? Did you taste the pudding?
Fuck yeah, I'd eat a taste of pudding, Ma. You know me.
That one lady that was on one time, she was boring. Oh,
That's what I mean. We're stuck with boring wrestling.
I can't wait till Kate comes back.
I can't. What do you mean back?
oh, honey, I don't care for that.
I think we were supposed to get a rebuttal to Diana calling Kate boring today. We were supposed to get a video.
Whatever.
I don't know. I like
Can we do homework, please? I'm fucking tired.
Okay, yes. Let's get to the homework.
By the way, my washing machine is fixed.
All right.
I know you guys were fucking waiting with bated breath, so there you go.
I'm excited for you.
I can't wait to do all the laundry. It's been piling up for 3 days.
How much laundry could possibly be piling up for 3 days?
It's a pile.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a pile.
I'm with you, handsome Kevin. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Brundo. They
I
don't
get
have
it.
Kids. They don't understand.
Yeah.
You have a kid. How much fucking clothes can he wear?
Well, I mean, it's 3 of us. So you do the math.
Okay.
Gym
3
clothes,
days?
school clothes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
My work clothes, my relaxing clothes, my do the yard work clothes, my go bowling clothes that had bowling oil on them and shit. Yeah. I had nasty farts all weekend. The jeans had to get out of rotation. See, I get getting all choked up. You understand?
No, because I'm thinking about saying something, but I'm just going to open myself up to more abuse about the way.
Well, there you go. Al Day's telling you go fuck yourself. I have a 4-year-old and I'm with T-Donk. It's a lot. There you
All right,
go.
he's got his kid's fucking 20 years old. He should be doing his own fucking laundry.
But there's still laundry that's waiting. We don't have a machine to do it. Do you not understand?
You have a wife.
Really? Send her in the fucking yard with a rock like fucking Wilma Flintstone?
You fucking.
I do have a washboard though. I forgot I had that.
Fucking Emmett Otter. Right?
Well,
No,
don't you-
in the wash tub.
No, it's not a tub. It's a board.
You got laundry mats, don't you?
I get you a laundry mat.
I mean,
I don't have a porta potty, HK. Sorry.
Yeah, I got
You were
you.
like, hey man, can I use your washing machine? I'd be like, yeah, come on over.
I'm gonna drive an hour to go to use your washing machine.
So you probably need to get.
I
out
have
of
6 laundromats in town.
Yeah, good call, HK.
Yeah, just thinking.
But yeah, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna get abused for the way I live my life.
What? That Jersey cow Jesse says that you don't mix your laundry with mommy and the wife.
We already had this conversation. You're like, you don't mix your clothes with your wife's.
Well, we also talk about your deodorant every goddamn week. So what's the difference?
I don't. You fucking do. I didn't bring.
You
up shit
brought
with
it up.
I didn't bring up shit with. I wasn't even on the show when you brought up the deodorant, and I wasn't on the show when you brought up sending pictures of you taking a dump with the door closed because you don't agree with the way I live my life.
We talk about Born to Be Wired, please.
I'll tell you, my fucking lounging around the house sweatpants, I won't wash them for like 3-4 days.
Oh, we know. Believe me.
That's fair.
You get up in the middle of the night and walk around the house.
Who?
Your sweatpants. They're
No,
fucking
they
haunted.
I get home from work, I'm fucking in them for 3 hours. Just fucking sitting in my chair.
You're
playing
fucking
video
in your
games.
sweatpants?
Fucking worst.
You're leaving the door open when you're doing that fucking in your sweatpants?
Is it the Iranian guy at the airport?
The original Iranian guy?
Or is it the East Iranian guy?
God damn, it just keeps fucking going. Matt is the gift that keeps on giving, I swear to God.
Only if you're the Iranian guy.
Or the original.
What can I say? I'm an entertainer.
Holy shit, my ribs. All right, dark homework. Let's go.
All right, so I assigned you guys to go back to August 9th, 1997. ECW, Born to Be Wired, my first ever live ECW show in the arena. And as a, I told the story when Sabu passed. As a huge Sabu fan, I was fucking over the moon when I got there, and I bought a program, and the fucking main event in the program said Terry Funk defends the ECW World Heavyweight Championship against Sabu, no rope barbed wire match. I probably came in my pants.
Sweatpants?
No, I didn't wear sweatpants to the ECW arena. What kind of crazy person?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't fit in.
So,
well, he wasn't wearing deodorant, so that checks.
That's not true. I was.
And he fit in.
You take a nap on Ming Chen?
No, he fit. That was wild, bro. I'll tell you, it took him a long time to set up that fucking ring. Take the ropes down and put the barbed wire up.
Why?
It probably took like 40 minutes.
Why?
Because they're not professionals. Have you ever seen ECW?
Also, because they're ECW, like it wasn't like working barbed wire. Like that was real shit, which came to play into this match in a major way. When I watched this morning and I saw that it was 25 minutes long, I was like, oh man, this is going to be quite the watch. But it flew pretty quickly. And I thought, all things considered, I enjoyed it. And I've watched it several times. But I'm curious to see what you guys thought about it.
I enjoyed it. It's been a bunch of years since I saw it. They're definitely more entertaining the top half of the match. The bottom part where it's a lot of, just like waiting on them to set shit up and whatnot. But overall, I definitely had a good time watching this again. Anytime I get to hear people getting fucking slammed in the ECW ring, I always say it just sounds fucking great.
I enjoyed it a lot more than I remembered enjoying it. I do agree that the second half, like there were some bigger spots, but there was a whole lot of like Van Dam coming out, Tommy Dreamer coming out. Like I kind of understand why they did it, because there was like genuine concerns when Sabu cut his arm open and when Terry Funk started getting caught in the barbed wire. I do love when Sabu didn't sell something and Funk is just beating on him. He goes, I don't give a shit. And he just keeps hitting him more. Like fired up Terry Funk was amazing. I did feel very bad for Bill Alfonso. Like at one point he should have just ran away, but he fucking took the barbed wire across the back and stood around. That took balls, man, because I probably would have been like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. That was fucked up shit. But I wound up enjoying it a lot more than I remember enjoying it. But like I said, the second half, it really started to peter out. And the ending, obviously, it had to end. But it's fucked up where Sabu tries to pin him and he kicks out. And then he tries to pin him again like 2 minutes later. And then he gets him. And yeah, you could tell nobody was prepared for fucking barbed wire chicanery in that arena.
No, you can't. Well,
not
not at all. We'll get HK's opinion in a second, but like they're trying to cut everybody out, and someone's like, "Where's the Clippers?" And they're like, "We only have." You hear someone like, "We don't have any more pairs."
Yeah,
like I don't think anyone was prepared to cut two human beings out of the fucking barbed wire disaster.
And even the way they had the ropes set up, like they just had messes in between the ropes instead of just wrapping them 3 in a row on all 4 sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's probably why it took them like 40 minutes, because they probably wound up getting shit tangled up, didn't know how to get out of it, couldn't figure it out, and just said, you know what? Fuck it. That's a side. That's a side. And of course, it's the side where all the fucking tables were, but I digress. HK, Matt was curious. What you got for us, brother? How much did you hate this fucking thing?
So I haven't watched this match since it came out on that DVD. I might have watched it twice on that DVD, and that was pretty much enough for me. Watching it now, years, because that DVD came out a long time ago. I don't remember. It's got to be at least 15. It feels like, but
it's longer than that.
Is it? Yeah, it was quite a while. Yeah, and
this match is almost 30 years old.
Yeah, but the DVD was a WWE release.
Oh, was it? No, I thought part of the word.
Yeah,
really?
No.
Yeah,
it was on ECW Bloodsport, Most Violent Matches. 2012 it came out.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but the original release came out shortly after the event, though, right?
Yes, but that was on tape. HK is talking about the DVD.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay,
Did they have this on the ECW documentary? Because I know they had.
Find out in a second if you want.
I wonder if it is on that documentary, because I have that too. And either way, not a giant fan of this match. One thing, like watching it, the thought that kept on going through my mind is having to contour the way you work, because working in the ring for those two guys, especially guys have been around for that long, to have to remember like, oh no, Irish whip is not going to be what I wanted to, you know what I mean? Like just the things that are just autopilot in your mind. I was not a giant fan, man. So I'll tell you this, I wasn't like pissed off and hating every moment of it, but there was so much within the match itself where I was like, why, what's the fucking point? Why can't we just have Sabu and Terry Funk in a fucking match? Why is that not good enough? And when it got to the end, I fucking kind of threw my hands up, because you have this giant, like, this shit's going to be crazy barbed wire match, and they start slowing down. The barbed wire is fucking messy. It's getting caught on everything. Then they wrap Funker around, and then Sabu's wrapped around, and then they roll in the ring, and nothing really spectacular happens. He pins him, and then he fucking kicks out. And at that point I went, fuck this. Just fuck this. I don't want to watch this anymore, because I didn't remember the finish. And I was happy when he pinned him again and he got the 3. But then I was pissed off, because I was like, you have this grand match. First barbed wire, no road. It's a fucking maniacs match. And that's the fucking finish. 1, 2, kick out. I'll cover you again. Ah, gotcha. What the fuck?
Well, HK, I don't think that was. I mean, if you follow the story, they go the next week to Hardcore Heaven, and Shane Douglas just wins the title, and them recreating the classic triple threat match from the night the line was crossed. I don't think Sabu was supposed to win the title that night. They were just so tangled up in that barbed wire that I think they called an audible, because they were in serious fucking danger.
I'm with you there. I always thought that was the unplanned finish.
Like if you look at 1997 ECW and the story this was just an ECW house show the week before Hardcore Heaven 97. The big match going into Hardcore Heaven 97 is Tommy Dreamer and Jerry Lawler. Like that's the huge story. Like I think this match and the result. God bless you. What are you doing? Are you having a heart attack?
This is a fucking house show.
Yeah. This is a show at the ECW arena.
ECW used to name their house shows just like AEW names every fucking episode of Dynamite. So.
And then they've only had one pay-per-view at this point, I think. Anyway, just barely legal. I think
barely legal. Yeah. Heat Wave was not on pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, and I think that one of the reasons I didn't hate it as much as I had anticipated hating it was because of the components. You know what I mean? Like I love Funker, I like Sabu, so the components kind of helped in that in the watch or in the viewing. If it was two guys I didn't give a shit about, I'd be taking a shit everywhere right now.
I could make that happen.
Yeah, I like it. I like where your head's at.
Just so you know, Forever Hardcore for some reason doesn't have a Wikipedia page, and I can't find the matches on IMDb, but it does have on the back Sabu versus Terry Funk as one of the matches. It doesn't say that that's this match from Born to Be Wired. So
yeah, and I pulled up I had the Rise and Fall of ECW up, and it's not one of the matches on that DVD.
Yeah.
So maybe it's on here. I'll fucking check it out at some point. Nobody really gives a shit anyway. But yeah, I mean, I think maybe Terry Funk kicked out at first because he thought he could continue, and then maybe he realized just how bad it was and said, "You know what? I'm fucking done."
Yeah, he had it wrapped around his neck.
Yeah, didn't he say like at one point like he couldn't breathe anymore, and that's why he just said, "Fuck it, let's just end it."
I'm pretty sure he said that in his book. Like he was like,
I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Well, like I kept on thinking too, like especially when they're wrapped up, but even at different spots in the match, like one wrong move and you're losing an eyelid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like one, like
Yep.
just like why? What's the?
They're hardcore, bro.
You had
Because
a whole show.
That's where we were in 1997. You know, like the Attitude Era is just kind of picking up steam, right? Like we're fresh off of Shawn Michaels clobbering the Undertaker, and after Brett spit in his face at SummerSlam '97. So I'm gonna go off on a tangent for like 2 minutes, but my buddy texted me the other day, "What's the best year of wrestling like for you?" I think for me it was '97. I got to see the WWF title change hands. I was at this show where the ECW title changed hands, and then I was at Starrcade '97 when Sting beat Hogan. I think that might be my best year, but like to your point, HK, why are they doing this? Like, because that's what it was. It was ECW. It was okay. We have to push the envelope, and like, look, man, Sabu did a lot of stupid shit for the good of the wrestling business. Like, and he didn't really, think about himself. Like, he fucking cut his bicep like bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was like, Fonzie, you got to get me tape.
And he's fucking rapping it, getting the shit kicked out of him. Keeps on rapping to get the shit out of him.
He was rapping it while Terry Funk was going for a neck breaker.
Yeah.
He's in the neck breaker, and you just see this in the background.
Yeah, it's wild, man. And it's wild that Terry Funk is having this match in 1997.
Oh, yeah.
53, as old as fucking R-Truth.
I don't know. It was a throw, it was, for me, it was nostalgic, fresh off of Sabu passing, and then I was there, and I talk about it ad nauseum on the show, so I figured, why not assign it as homework? But I don't know.
No,
it was good.
You were there. Was that there had to be a better match that night?
Taz Al Snow, Tommy Dreamer, RVD, Shane Douglas, Lance Storm.
All of them sound better.
You know what's funny?
I'm sorry. You can see me. You can see me.
Did they show the fire alarm?
When they're putting Terry Funk on the table, we are like 3 rows back on that. We were on the floor. You can see me standing on the chair. Very young Matt with his North Carolina.
With his freshly sliced abdomen.
Jizz covered sweatpants.
Next month,
sleeping on his lap.
Right next to his Iranian boyfriend.
Original Iranian boyfriend.
Right. About to change his laundry out of the porta-john.
The next month we were there. We were the ones that caught Spike Dudley when Bam Bam threw him into the crowd. I'm like one of the last people to touch him before he lands on his feet.
Oh, nice.
That's a solid show too.
Yep.
All right, Brundo, you're up, big guy.
All right, so I think I got a match that's going to make at least 2 Wizards happy. So this week we are going back to, let me see, what year? 1994 Superstars.
No boy.
It's going to be July 30th. Bret Hart versus Bob Backlund.
All right.
And yeah, it's that match. I haven't watched this probably since it aired. So I'm pretty excited, especially after watching the Superstars match, HK, that you put out a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I'm excited to go back. I'm going to watch a whole show, of course, but I'm really excited to go back and see just how good this was, and especially the aftermath.
Yeah, there's a lot of gems on early Superstars. WCW Saturday Night, too. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah. I checked, it is on Peacock, too.
Nice.
Okay, I was going to ask if it's on the cock.
Yes, yeah.
All right, so tune in next week as we talk about Superstars, Bret Hart, Bob Backlund from July 30th, 1994. Also, Jimmy Corderas, former referee.
Oh, yeah.
Will be joining us, and we'll be going over our pay-per-view picks and making fun of me for something, I'm sure.
I was
it's fine.
I was fully expecting you to call him Jimmy Corduroys.
There's still a week to go.
Rush home, encounter a giant deer in my front yard just to be here for you guys.
Encounter him?
Yeah, bro. He's just fucking standing there like,
what an encounter.
He's like, can I help you? I was like, motherfucker, better stop eating my bushes.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
He likes to eat at the Y too, huh?
And with that,
oh my God, yeah, we got to get rid of this fucking thing. And with that, we cue the music.
This has been a production of the Shining Wizards Network. For everything Shining Wizards, visit shiningwizards.com. And don't forget to listen to all the great shows of the Shining Wizards Network.
we'd like to thank those that support us at the Patreon, patreon.com/wizardspodcast. For as little as $3 a month, you get access to all our bonus content, which is now available on Spotify. Manny Kratzo, Kate Hensler, Matt Garifo, High Five Tom, Ryan Schlong, Al Day, Kathy Hummer, Michael Hammond, Keith Barker. Welcome back, David Henry Bauer III, Scott George, Jesse Elwell, Emily Brock, and I, Dunk Biscuit.
Night, Diana. Went to the airport and got on the fly, and I'm in Jersey. I was tasting the pudding. Bring me the balls that I remember. I want my balls from memory, right? I don't want this balls. Petting the cat? Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck
I
did you
think
get
they've
that?
been around.
Where did he get the balls clip from?
Bend over. Let's have fun.
No, seriously, what did you talk about balls so
I'm
much?
off of here, right? Anthony made me do this. Let me see.
Yes, Anthony sucks.
Who's that other guy? Who's the new guy here?
I mean, this fucking guy who eats the pudding.
I forgot it was Monday. I saw it come up.
It always comes up on Monday, Ma.
But you can see me. You can see me.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of pudding in there.
Open it up. Eat that
Trying to
pudding.
like diddle his way into somebody else's pants.
Tony remembers all flatulence.
Where did this?
I'll punch a dolphin right in its fucking suck hole on its head. Are we all fucking dying? Go to the light. I'm so dumb. I also can't see shit.